All right, welcome back, everybody, to this episode of Naruto D&D. As always, I am your host, Connor. With us, we have Nick as his new character, Richard.
Excuse me, it's Dick.
You can call yourself by whatever shortened version you want. I'm calling you Rickard. Richard. I might call you Ricardo every now and then. Then we have Mike as Takashi.
It should have been Alberto.
Travis is Silas.
Can I change my name?
No. You're not allowed to name yourself after any people who we fucking constantly talk to. That'll piss me off.
Hello.
We don't call him Alberto, we call him Berto.
Why the fuck does my thing keep having your screen freeze?
Fuck. Alright.
There we go.
Hello.
Erica as Lane. And no one is Zach because he's not here.
Who would have guessed?
Mm-hmm.
I'll take them sweet heels for myself.
So we're going to start this session. Oh, right, I should do a recap. Quick recap. Team took the Jonin exam. Not everyone passed. As a matter of fact, no one passed. However, Hira has been in consideration for a special Jonin position, which is just a step short of Jonin. That's pretty much it.
BS.
We're all a bunch of failures. That's basically what happened.
Hey.
Thank God.
Hey, Naruto made Hokage when he was still a Genin. And even after he fucking learned the Rasen Shuriken, he still lost the next Chunin exam.
Yeah, I know, he cheated.
Mm-hmm.
He was freaking one of the most powerful characters in the show.
And he broke the rules.
He broke the rules. I saw that episode. He broke the rules. You can't do that. Lost against that kid that he should not have lost against.
Mm-hmm.
So I would have killed everyone. Like at this.
So I need y'all to roll something real quick. Roll a D100.
Oh.
All of us?
Oh.
All of you.
We're determining blood types again. You have to re-roll.
You had a copy, Zach, right?
Now, this is for a very specific thing. I came up with this for a while back.
How'd you get a one lower than me? 99.
All right.
So
No one has to worry about this. I want to tell you this. You ever roll a critical 1 when I ask you to do that, something bad's going to happen.
Like death
I keep
happened?
rolling until I get a 1.
Not death happen, but you probably won't be happy with it.
Well,
Especially you,
death
Takashi. Especially you.
Well, that sounds like a
Get your arm
seppuku.
cut
right
off.
there. Yep, that sounds like a seppuku to me.
So, we're going to go in turn order because y'all have something a little special that's going to happen. Actually, we're not going to go in turn order. Lane, you have a significantly longer one than most people on this one, so we're going to start with you. And we're going to cut you off halfway and then come back to you.
Oh my.
Yeah, I'm cool with doing the whole thing.
Lane, you're sitting in your room when all of a sudden you see a poof of smoke around you. And you realize you're no longer in your room. You look around, you see that you're no longer in the Leaf Village. You see that you're on the edge of a large plateau descending hundreds of feet. You look around, you see a number of stone huts scattered around. And there's prairie grass and, like kind of prairie-esque trees as well. You smell a distinct smell of fish and milk as well. All of a sudden, you hear a voice. Yeah, down here!
I look down.
And you see a little cat. Hello, my name is Nicholas.
What?
Get it? Nicholas!
This is no longer my goal. My goal is to kill you.
You're Lane, aren't you?
Hi.
I was told that you're interested in learning Sage Jutsu. Is that still correct?
It is indeed.
Then come with me. You'll need to meet with the Great Sage for permission.
As you wish.
And so you start following Nicholas. You walk towards what you can assume to be the center of the plateau, and notice a few things as you're walking by. You see a large pool of milk that cats are gathered around. And when I say large pool, I mean like 50 by 50 feet. You see a very large and flat rock with a number of medium-sized cats sleeping on it, sunbathing. You continue walking, following Nicholas, until you arrive at a large crater. And even though the center looks to be about a quarter mile away, you can see very clearly already that there is a very large white tiger in the center of it, on a rock that stands just above the immediate surroundings. You continue to follow Nicholas, and you approach the center of the crater. I spelled that as greater. The center of the crater, just in front of the large white tiger. And you also see that there's another medium-sized cat ahead of you that's just off to the side of him. This cat looks like this cat you can tell is a tiger. It looks reminiscent of a Bengal tiger. However, the head is a little bit closer to a lion, without all the poofy fur and all that. The cat stares intently at you. So you're Lane, are you?
Yes.
My name is Dawan. Behind me naps our great elder, Byakko. But before I wake him, I must ask you, is what I heard true? Are you one of Awari's former pupils?
Did you say Byakko?
That
Yes.
is true.
GG.
What?
Byakko, the great white tiger?
Yeah.
Well, never mind. You said you didn't watch F and Samurai Deeper. Yeah.
No, I'm just referring to Byakko as the actual lore great white tiger.
No, it's part of the same.
Okay.
Continue.
All right. He goes, thank you for your honesty. And he turns around and he roars loudly. And you see the large white tiger begins to stir. So you see that the large white tiger sits up and yawns loudly. It opens its eyes and looks at you, and you see its eyes are glowing white. And it's looking at you fairly uninterested as well. And then all of a sudden you see its eyes twitch, like it's realizing something, and it begins to speak with a deep rumble. I am Byakko. You. I've seen you before. Where was it now? Ah, right. You were fighting a lightning bolt? That doesn't sound right. Dawan interrupts. Lord Byakko, I believe this girl is one of the traitorous Awari's candidates. See, Byakko looks at Dawan and then back at you. I see. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Sometimes I have dreams that just feel so real. It's nothing, though. So you've taken an interest in learning Sage Jutsu. In order to help you defeat Awari, I will consent to you learning this. And Dawan, you will take charge of her training. And Nicholas. Yes, Lord Elder? Lane must not be excluded from the events of her world. You are to go to Konoha and wait beside the Hokage. Should she be called for a mission, you are to summon her back to the village. And Lane, when you return from your missions, you are welcome to continue your training here. Is this understood?
Yes.
And Nicholas, do you understand as well? Will do, boss. I'll get going immediately. Good luck, Lane. And he runs off. Dawan walks by you. Let's get going. You and I have a lot to discuss. Dawan leads you to a large rock where the cats were sunbathing, the one you saw earlier. And he lets out a roar, and you see all the cats around look up at him. Get out of here, you house cats. Give us some peace. The cats all yawn and walk away, hopping off the rock as they will go.
That was insulting. Rip.
Dawan then hops atop the rock. Tell me, what do you know about Sage Jutsu?
If I'm honest, very little. Only the Naruto has the ability to use it.
Alright. Well, essentially, Sage Jutsu revolves around gathering something called nature energy. To put it blunt, the atmosphere, the ground, trees, and everything else around you has its own energy that is what is referred to as nature energy. You're fusing this energy into your inner physical and spiritual energy. But you need to be careful when doing so, as improperly channeling this can kill you. Now, through regular means, it's not too dangerous, but we'll be rushing this process somewhat. So, I'd like to get to the first step as soon as possible. Hop up here and join me.
I hop up there and join him.
Roll a jump check.
Alright, now sit down. And you sit down. Are you actually on a jump check?
Yeah.
Okay.
1D100.
Watch when I do 100 and die horribly.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's slipping down.
You roll one, slip, fall on your face.
This will be a long day.
Clearly
You
it
succeed,
will
you
be.
jump. It's not a big leap up there. It's probably like 5 feet. Probably could have just climbed up, honestly, but regardless. Now, do you feel that? The heat from the stone and the heat from the sun. In a way, you can think of that as nature energy. We cats are naturally gifted above most animals in terms of gathering nature energy due to our sunbathing. So to gather this energy, you must practice perfect stillness. Everything about you, every bit of your body must be unmoving. Feel the sun, feel the air, feel the ground, and let it incite you. Roll a concentration and balance check.
Man, I want a 10.
Concentration.
I want a 10. You don't want a 10, dude.
Man, I want a 10. You just don't want me looking
10.
black.
Balance.
So you begin to feel warm, both outside and inside. You feel an incredible strength begins to form within you, and you hear Dawan starts to purr. Well, I'm pleasantly surprised. You may be a natural at this. Maybe we can skip the more dangerous portion. Well, one of the dangerous portions. Now, that warm feeling you're feeling inside is nature energy. It will replenish that chakra of yours and strength that you've lost and give you a newfound strength. But, as I said, we're going to be rushing this. So I'm going to need you to follow me now. So you follow Dawan to a cave entrance leading downward. You notice a series of column-like stairs leading downward. Dawan hops on them, and you follow. Goes down a few hundred feet, and you see the light of the sun is no longer reaching you. You've arrived at the base of the cave, and you see a large open room ahead of you, giving off a blue glow that lights up the surrounding. Looking around, you see a couple of cats sitting on either side, both looking at you. The room itself is large and circular, going 50 feet high and 250 feet around. The entire center of the room is a running river. See, the river opens from one side of the cave and exits on the other. And the room has a unique blue glow in it that you see is emanating from the river. Looking in, you see that it's a very shallow river, only a couple of feet deep, but that there are thousands of fish swimming through it, and that the glow is coming from them as they're giving off a luminescent blue from their scales. And Dawan begins to speak again. This is where we get most of our food. These fish are quite delicious, and there's always plenty of them. We call this cave Tomi no Dokotsu, or the Cave of Wealth. This is where you'll be training. You see, gathering senjutsu is simple enough when you have an unlimited amount of time to do so. But when you need it quickly in a tense situation, the world may move around you, and you need to be able to do it in a tense situation. You need to separate yourself from the world, and if you can master this stage of training, which is considerably harder, you may even be able to gather senjutsu while moving somewhat. Now, I'd like you to sit down inside the river.
Okay.
You sit down, and you feel that there is a considerable amount of movement from around you. From the fish swimming around, hitting your body, hitting your chest, and correcting to go around. Not your chest, and your stomach. So you sit down, the water's going up to your navel, pretty much.
Fish or hentai. It's okay.
You feel that the water is pushing against you as well, and it's very difficult just to sit up straight with the pressure of the water. Now, you're going to try and gather nature energy again. Give it a go. Another concentration and balance check.
Concentration, balance. Oops, balance.
And he looks at you and he just kind of pauses, and you feel something kind of strange happening. You feel that your face is beginning to swell. And all of a sudden, you kind of You open your eyes a little bit as you feel something just kind of not right about your hands as well, and you look at your hands, and you see that they've kind of transformed into paw-like hands. At this point, you feel a smack on the back of your head from Dewan. You see, he smacked you with his paw. And you feel yourself beginning to turn to normal. Well, as I expected, this will certainly take time. Hope you're ready to train, because this is going to be long and boring. And that's Lane's stuff right now.
Stop doing that. That's my next check.
We're just going to cut away right now.
I know. I'm not answering him. I'm just checking.
Okay. Alright, so next up is Takashi.
Yeah, boy.
So Takashi, you've been out grabbing food or some shit, I don't know. And you arrive home.
Oh, shop.
Sorry, I've refreshed my things that way the camera refreshes for you. Okay. And you walk inside, and you immediately see that your house has been trashed. The couches have been flipped, tables moved, pictures torn down, if you have all this stuff, I'm assuming. Almost everything has been thrown around.
Those poor rappers.
I wonder who did that.
Do you have investigation, by any chance?
Well, funny you ask. I do, in fact, have investigated.
Roll an investigation check.
So,
Okay, you pass. So you notice that even though the house looks trashed, the door, the windows, there is no mark of forced entry at all. You start looking around a little bit, and you notice that the bookshelf where you set up your secret entrance has been completely torn from the wall.
tisk.
You notice something. You notice that the bookshelf has some damage around the edges. Where the bookshelf is, there are burn marks, but no ash. You see that the path of the burn is very jagged. And you can assume that whatever caused the burn marks was probably done by electricity.
Okay. Go on.
So you step into the room, you look around, and you see that all of your research documents have been looked through. Looking around further, you see that everything's still there. As all of your samples.
Before I go any further, I'm going to do a genjutsu check as well.
Okay.
Should no nerd laid any traps and a sense tracker check.
All right.
For any like traps.
I'm thinking about residual chakra, whether or not
Yeah.
you detect any of that.
If it was recent.
So that's the genjutsu check, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You detect that you are not under a genjutsu.
There. Or there's no genjutsu effect in the area either.
Right.
Alright. And any I guess if it was recent, any residual chakra. Or any chakra traps, anything like that.
I'm gonna say you were not that long. So you don't detect any traps, but you do detect a little bit of residual chakra from a familiar entity.
How familiar we're talking.
You recognize the little traces of chakra as Ori's.
See it. Gas tank. Alright, so nothing's missing. Just a look through. He was here.
And so you're looking around a little bit more, and you see a note. Something that's additional.
Alright.
You read the note?
Yeah.
It just says, "Thank you, Takashi."
You fucking nerd. Gas tank. Alright. Packing up. We gotta move out. I have to report this. Is that the only thing?
Yep.
Nothing left. Casting
Yep,
it.
nothing else.
All right.
What does this mean is the question.
There's only so many theories. There's only one thing I've been researching in here. Well, two things.
And
I
what
got
did
a
a
hunch.
warrior want with them?
GG.
Bum, bum, bum.
All right.
So, that's it for Takashi right now, unless there's anything else you want to do right now.
No. Keep rolling.
All right, Silas. You hear knock at your door,
I open it.
and you see Masayoshi.
Come to congratulate me on my failure.
More to scold you for it, honestly. And he smiles and he laughs. I'm just joking with you. May I come in?
You can laugh, but I am very disappointed.
Well, I am too. But this isn't the end. We'll learn from this mistake and continue on to do better next time. Now, I said if you'd made Jonin, I would tell you my secrets. You failed to do so. Still, Naruto saved the world when he was only a genin. And I watched you fight. You're capable. So I won't tell you everything, but I will tell you part of it. Now, where would you like me to begin?
Start with your strength enhancing wrists.
That is quite the tale. Before I go there, how about we discuss something else where it all began? You know, you and I have something in common, Silas. We were both members of the Shinobi Union Guard during our lives.
Good times. And bad.
Yes, I was in the very first Shinobi Union Guard. Formed right after the
Thought you
war to
looked
keep
familiar.
peace.
I thought your name looked familiar.
Now, the reason why I joined the Shinobi Union Guard was because of a fight that I had witnessed. You see, I snuck into the war. The ninja of the frost were told to keep out of it because our Hokage didn't want us to lose manpower. And with our home being the place where the war was, he wanted to make sure that our village was properly defended. However, our landscape would be torn asunder, and I refused to just stand by and watch this happen to my home. So I went AWOL from my village, and I snuck into a group of cloud ninja that were making their way towards the war. I ended up taking stealing some clothes, and hiding within their ranks, and ended up joining the war under the guise of a cloud ninja. During this time, I saw the greatest fight that I have ever seen in my life. Are you familiar with the guy? With Mike Guy?
He walks because we helped him.
Yes, I've heard. And part of that is the reason why I believe that I can trust you with this. You see, in that fight, Guy used all 8 gates. He achieved a level that could almost surpass the strongest Uchiha that we have ever known, perhaps with the exception of Sasuke. However, Guy, just a standard ninja, was able to meet his level. I was inspired by that fight. I wanted to achieve that same level of strength, that same level of determination. But I wanted to do it without the same penalties. I wanted to do it without having the 8 gates kill me in the process. So I began to research a special fuinjutsu of my own making. Researched fuinjutsu that were related to it, and I combined them all into a sort. Now, I'd like to show you something. And he takes off his shirt. You see his heavily scarred body. And he takes off his pants.
Oh, okay.
You see, he makes a hand sign. And so, like, before he does that, you can see that there's the seals on his wrists. And you also see that there are seals on his ankle. And he makes a hand sign. And you see out of his skin comes a lot more. You see that there's a connecting point in the center in his stomach that goes to the ankles, to his wrists, and it goes up in a very specifically noted and very detailed etching of an incredibly complex sealing jutsu that goes up around his chest into 6 distinct locations, goes up, curving up around his neck, around his head, as well as 2 in the head. And pretty much every notable location is circled with this. Like has a circle of writing around it. This is 2 distinct seals that are all, or these are a series of distinct seals that are all combined into 2 major seals. They're intended to counter the side effects of the 8 gates, to make them safe to use. However, doing this is also incredibly dangerous, which is why I experimented on myself for this. If you are ever using the 8 gates, and you run out of chakra during the process, these seals will make even the first gate lethal. The gist of the way the seals work is it uses your chakra to feed into the seals that are written in to counter all of the negative effects. However, once that chakra is done, it can no longer do that. And with your body not giving the time to adjust if you are in a higher rank than in a higher gate than the first gate, everything just comes crashing down in your body as it tries to compensate. To put it simply, if you ever use this, if I ever feel like it is appropriate for you to learn this technique, and if you were using a gate when you ran out of chakra, you would instantly die.
Makes sense.
And that is the secret to exactly where my strength comes from.
It's not just your strength, it's also your chakra. You're putting it in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And it's a very dangerous and illegal technique that I've created.
Illegal how?
Illegal as in it's too dangerous for most people to learn. And so it's been given the classification of forbidden.
There are other things that are forbidden that are still used.
You're right. And one day, when I feel you are strong enough, I may even teach you this to help you defeat Owari.
I'll need it. I'll need everything I can get.
Mm-hmm. Now then, it's time I must be off. It's also worth informing you that you shouldn't expect to, you should expect a new teammate to join you all soon. Kozukai will no longer be with this team.
What happened?
He refused to cooperate.
That's sad.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Look forward to meeting him.
Yes. I'm sure you'll all meet before the mission actually starts. But you should expect one here soon. Alright. Now on to Richard.
Dick.
You there, Richard?
Nah.
Nah?
Yeah.
Alright, so you hear a knock on your door.
Okay.
Do you open it?
Well, yeah.
And you open it to see Masayoshi.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
May I come in?
Yes.
Now I'm here to inform you that you'll be joining Team 2, Owari's former team.
I'm still gonna stare at him with a dead stare.
I imagine this will be a happy change of pace for you.
Mm. Yes and no.
Oh, not excited for it?
Not at all.
And why is that?
I just don't want to be on team 2.
But it'll help you find Owari.
You're right about that.
And put simply, the team is lacking. They've had a recent teammate who is going to be, for all intents and purposes, killed soon. And as a result, they need a new, diverse member on their team. I think you'll fit that bill. And so, when the time comes, I expect you to fully cooperate with them.
I'll try my best.
Good. Now, I'm off.
Goodbye.
And he walks out. Alright. So some time passes. And y'all receive a call, except for Yolene, because you're on a distant,
Oh,
part of the globe. Oh, what? Sorry. I completely forgot. I said I'd give you time, then I cut you off. Talk to you. What's up?
Well, I was gonna whenever I interrupt you. I was gonna go to Anbu headquarters.
Okay. You go to the Anbu headquarters.
Is Coyote here? Who is there a new receptionist, or you got the same one?
The same guy.
Just go ahead and stay here.
Yes, he is.
Should I find out what this nerd's name was? I need to speak with him.
You see, he presses a button. He pretty much picks up the phone. Takashi is here for you. Of course. You can go see him. You see the elevator opens up.
All right. Thanks, Dokkan. All right.
Fucking Dokkan. Alright, and you go down to the elevator, to the bottom floor. And you see something.
Didn't see that coming.
Yeah, I didn't intend to do this early on, but, fuck it. No, actually, sorry, we're gonna go back a little bit, because I fucked up something already.
All right.
So he presses a button on it to talk to his phone. So you talk to, hey, can I see Koyote? He picks up the phone. He goes, Koyote, Takashi is here to see you. Koyote? He hangs up the phone. My phone line has been faulty recently. Go down to see him. I'm sure it'll be fine, knowing it's you.
Then I go down the elevator.
All right, you go down the elevator. You arrive at the bottom floor, and you walk into Koyote's office and notice that he isn't in there. You then see that the floor in front of his desk has descended, forming a ramp.
Odd.
And you hear two voices coming from the room, both of which you recognize.
This better not have to be a warrior, I swear, dude.
One is Koyote,
Everyone's a warrior.
the other is Owari.
All right, so I'm gonna use this new technique. I'm gonna use ear projection, so I can get plus 10 on my listen checks, so I can hear
All right.
everything. I want to hear
All
everything
right.
they say.
So roll listen check.
All right. There's no way that can fail. Show me everything.
And you don't hear anything. I'm joking.
Rip.
All right. So you hear they're having a conversation with Owari starting. This is all you have on him? I expected someone like you to have a far more in-depth report. Don't insult me, Owari. This is more information than you have. Well, you're right about that. It is interesting that my former team wasn't killed when they first encountered him. There's something I've noticed as well. I'd like to verify first. Do you have a list of his victims and when they were killed? Yes, it's in the back page of his portfolio. A moment passes. As I thought, the number of victims he absorbed has dropped dramatically as time goes on. Something I've noticed is this. The rate at which he absorbs his targets is also taking more and more time. When he initially joined Suki's team, it appeared to be in an instant, according to the autopsy. There was too much incredible damage. Everything else since then has been lesser, as though the body's had time to adapt almost. And the same thing happened when he absorbed that idiotic Utsutsuki, an insult to his old heritage. When he grabbed Takashi and Taisuke Mono, it took more time. The chakra drain wasn't as rapid, at least according to Sasuke's report. Wait, are you implying that he's hitting a limit or something? It's a theory, but the more time he's spent alive, the more powerful and clever he's also become. I'm surprised he hasn't gone after Lane, given her unique abilities. I think he's biding his time for something. How fully is Masayoshi considering the 5G initiative? You're aware of that, are you? Regardless, I don't know. If I had to make a guess, well, you know. Well, if he is planning on that, then he's going to. Then he's making sure that he can kill all of the gods before it caps out. I wonder how this will all end. Well, I think it's about time I get going. Oh, you might want to inform Takashi that I've raided his house, just in case he wasn't able to figure out it was me. Tell me, Coyote, one last thing. How much is it that you want to kill me right now? If you didn't possess Raijin, I already would have. Always overestimating yourself, Coyote. But it's smart now that you're overestimating me. Or perhaps you're still underestimating me. I recommend you don't let Masayoshi know about my being here. It'll complicate things for you. It's not about me anymore, Owari. The fact that you need me for help against Shoitsu speaks loudly. Regardless, given the opportunity, I will kill you. As for now, get out. Pleasure, as always, Coyote. Moment passes, and you see Coyote begin to walk up the ramp, and he looks at you. What are you here for?
Well, I was here to make a report. But, yeah. So what was that about?
That was nothing.
Understood. Well, I was going to report that he came here to the village and appears to have taken some information.
What is it that you were researching? What information did he take from you?
Well, he looked through everything. I can send you all I've got. Maybe
Yes.
it's some use.
Do so.
And one other thing. Has there been a decision as far as what the village is going to do with these tailed beasts?
We're still working on that. With Owari's disruption, everything's been pushed back. We're needing to make sure that we don't give the tailed beast to a host that can't handle it. It would make them too easy of a target for Owari, and if he got more of them on his side, well, you know what it would do.
Of course. You know where they're being held?
I do not. Masayoshi does.
Gotcha. Sense motive. Make sure he's not lying about that. Don't worry, I don't have any evil intentions here.
So are you just doing like a base sense motive, not a mind reading?
Yeah, I don't just want to see if he's lying or not. But
You feel like he's telling the truth.
All right, I'll be on my way then.
And remember, just in case I didn't make it clear, that's an order that you don't tell anyone what you saw here.
Why is never mind. I'll walk out.
So I'd like to go to Ken. I see Ken.
Okay.
And so I go up to his dojo and I knock on the door.
And you hear a little bit of stumbling coming from the other side. You hear like glasses being knocked over. You hear like bottles hitting the ground. As he stumbles up to the door and he opens it, and you see he's drunk. Ah, Silas, how you doing?
You 800-year-old nerd.
Stop that.
Ken, you severely disappoint me right now.
I have drink.
The new Regekko.
What do you need, Silas, old buddy, old pal?
I was gonna see if you could deliver a message to someone for me, but you're clearly not able to do that right now.
I can still do it good enough. What's the message? Show you need it delivered to.
I need this to be as private as possible. I don't want anybody to follow you. I don't want anybody to follow the person you're gonna give the note to.
And who's the note gonna go to, Silas?
Blaine.
Ah, I can do that. Yeah, I'll leave the note here. I'll wait for me to sober up, and then I can deliver the message.
Deal.
Okay.
I hand it over.
And thank you, Silas.
Try not to drink anymore for a while.
I promise you that won't happen. As he falls straight backward and passes out.
GG.
I drag him out of the doorway off to the side and lean him up against the wall, and then I lock the door and shut it by, walk out and shut it.
Okay.
And I need to go get my baby a bottle. I'll be right back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else that either you two want to do? Richard, Takashi?
Richard.
No.
Oh yeah. I was gonna go see the Yamanakas.
Okay.
Well, what time is it? I ain't trying to trash nerds.
Like midday.
All right. You hop over to the Yamanaka place.
So you go over to the Yamanaka part of the village.
But then, what was the name of that nerd? Genju? Yeah, he was the one. He had to have been the Yamanaka clan. There's somebody that he taught at least. All right. All right, so I'm go over there. I'm gonna start asking around for Genju.
Okay. Roll a gather information check. So you're asking around, and you see that no one knows of anyone named Genju.
That nerd. All right. Well, only other notable figures in the I only know the only other notable figures in the clan. That would probably know the technique. However, let me try and help can I look around, or can I ask around for members of the clan?
For what members of it?
Just low ranking members of the Yamanaka
Sure.
clan. It's just people that are high up but are ninja.
Sure. You see a kid running around that looks like he's probably, fresh out of the academy. Looks like a Genin, maybe.
Hey, you come here, kid.
What do you want?
Oh,
Stranger danger.
you taught to respect your elders, man?
Oh, he's a little boy.
Kid.
He is, I'm taught to respect my elders, not you.
I'm a
Actually-
pretty old guy.
Before I do that, roll a reputation check.
I'm not well known.
Yeah, before he talks down to you, let's make sure he actually knows who you are.
No one should know who I am. I'm a ghost. Rip.
Okay, he goes, yeah, not to you.
Alright, sweet. Wait, kid. You should learn something important here. Rank, size, gender, none of that matters. You respect your elders, kid.
So the only other thing that matters is age.
No, I was just using those examples.
Whatever, Grandpa.
Alright. Anyway, kid, and I need your help with something. And I'll help you in exchange. I need help getting to talk to the big shots of your clan, alright?
I need an adult.
It's okay. Here, I got someone. You want to talk to a big shot? I'll let you talk to my brother. He'll kick your butt.
Whoa.
Well, we're not getting in a fight here. But sure, I'll have a conversation.
Teton! You see a window opens up from the building next to you. And you see out pops Genju.
All right, sweet. Didn't say that coming. Oh, hey, it's you from the exam.
What are you doing here? You were asking my brother?
No. Well, now that I found you, I guess it would be easier to ask. you
Genju was a
instead.
girl.
Genju was a girl.
The fuck was Genju? Can't remember. Give me a second. Let me go to. Let me scroll to the sheet.
Which one was the one that wanted to fight me?
Taiju.
That was Taiju.
Oh yeah, whooped his ass.
Rip.
You sure did.
GG.
Oh, you know that was guy. Okay. What are you doing to my brother?
I'm just asking a question.
Yeah, what's that question, huh? And he hops down.
I was gonna ask him if he could help me try and talk to some of the leaders of your clan.
And why would we do that?
Well, I'd like to learn some of your genjutsu.
And you think that you're up to snuff?
I'll let that leave that to them to decide. Unless you're willing to teach.
I'm afraid it's not my place. Come with me. I'll show you to our clan elder. Or the head of the clan.
The elders.
Is Ino ever made head of the clan?
No. Well, not that I can recall, because Dad's still alive. Everybody's dad's still alive.
Well, yeah, but even then, like, you're still the head of the clan when your parent hits like a super old age.
Yeah, I don't feel like they would pass it down.
Yeah, Ina's a girl. Girls can't
So
be
she got
heads of
married
clans.
too. She got married and had a kid, so she would even fall out of that category too.
But I mean, like, the head of the Hyuga clan is a girl.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
that's not a good example against that. Does she have a husband now?
So I thought, well, I don't know if they're married. I don't know if they had a kid.
Fuck it,
Maybe
Ina's the head of the clan.
Maybe that's why she's not the head of the clan, because she had a child out of wedlock.
Rip.
You're gonna. How dare you? Settling down with an artist?
Rip. GG.
Alright, so you go to Ino.
You were
He takes you
supposed
to
be
the
a
head of the clan.
lawyer, damn it.
Takes you to the head of the clan, and you see that there's Ino Yamanaka, who you have heard about. You're vaguely familiar with her.
She welcomes me in with open arms.
Jesus. Hello. Can I help you?
Hello, miss. Wanted to.
It's Mrs.
Excuse me. Pardon me, Mrs.
I just wanted to get some of that booty.
Notice Sai's not around, so
The name's Ino, and I want to be in you.
rip. All right, this conversation's gone too far. I'm here to see if you would teach me some of your techniques.
Oh? What techniques are you talking about?
Well, the Yamanaka clan is famous for its mind transfer and its betrayal techniques.
And they're also a technique that we keep hidden.
This
It's
is
a
true.
clan.
Yep. Yeah, I'm aware that it is a technique that is reserved, passed down only by those deemed worthy.
I'm afraid that I can't teach you this technique. No one outside of our clan is allowed to use this technique.
Do you have a sexy
But,
young daughter I could marry so that way I could learn the technique?
Yeah,
I have a son.
that's not me talking.
Takashi's alright with
Don't
that.
throw me, man.
Anything for the mission.
What's that?
So she goes, I'm sorry, I can't teach you this technique.
But what if I were in the clan?
If you married into the clan, then I suppose you could. Though the fact that you have brought that up here makes me question your dedication to whoever you might try and romance.
It's you, Ino-san.
Wink.
Well, love or not, wouldn't it strengthen your clan just to have additional members?
We're at a time of peace right now. With the exception of what Owari's doing, strengthening our clan is not our entire goal. We also want our people to be happy.
This is true. I can make sure that whoever I choose will be happy.
If you can make sure that they are happy and that they will vouch for you 100%, then I will consent.
Very well.
I lied.
Well,
It's
return it.
actually Shy.
GG. Rip. The lady man. Alright, I'll be on my way. Since it sounds like we're gonna do a mission here.
Well, I was gonna say, so are you all done with all the stuff that you want to do? I'll tell you. I'll give you this metagame knowledge, by the way, Takashi. There's one person in this village who knows the Yamanaka Jutsu who is not part of the Yamanaka clan.
That I don't know.
You've met the person.
Like, are they canon in the show, or like in game have actually met them?
In this game, you've met them.
Okay.
Yeah, we fought against them in the last, or in the Jonin exam.
That was a Yamanaka clan.
Yeah, he was in the clan. All right, I'm gonna try and train the skill then, or a master skill.
Okay.
Master.
What skill?
If I can scroll down to the swag.
You're not prepared?
Nah. Well, nobody else is doing anything, so I was like, all right, well, let's do anything then.
I've been attempting to attain perfect stillness. I've been doing
GG.
plenty.
This whole time.
What do you think I've been doing those rolls periodically for?
GG. GG. So, tree binding death. Which has a F in swag. DC of 21.
So you're trying to master it to get the DC up?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's currently mastery 2 from those free masteries you gave us.
Okay. Over the time that you're going to spend, you can get up to mastery 4.
Alright, how long are we going to actually be?
It's going to be a few days.
Alright, sweet. So I'm trying to get all the way up in.
Oh, okay, fun. Master 5.
All success for 1.
You don't have to roll the checks.
Okay, alright.
I'm just saying you can have it.
Okay.
I was like, what the fuck are you doing? I thought that was Lane at first, just spamming more concentration and balance. Yeah, I still need to work on a good system for mastering, just because fucking learning is boring.
Yeah, but it has its balance. So like the super high level or high
Well,
level.
yeah, but this isn't a campaign based around balance.
Alright, nobody else do anything? I'm trying to master one more.
No, you're out of time.
That rip.
I just figured something out that I'm extremely depressed about.
Oh?
Yeah, during the Jonin exam, instead of balancing on top of the fucking pillar, I should have just got down and grappled it and put my chin on top and just held
That's
the pillar
possible.
together. Roll a strength check. Win. Roll a strength check. Win. Fucking
GD.
hindsight.
All right.
2020.
So, anything else that you're gonna do beyond training?
No.
All right, Lane. Anything that you want to do inside the cat village? Okay, so pretty much like a full, a couple of days go by. You're about to have lunch. You're at Dawan's home. You got fish lined up ahead of you and milk. And all of a sudden, like you're hungry. You've been training all day. You're starving. You go. You get ready to take a bite, and all of a sudden, poof! You're back in the village.
Where in the village specifically?
You are in up top, right next to the Hokage mansion.
Fudge,
And all of you are here. Ooh, Chi-Chi. All of you are here. Silas, you're there. Takashi, you're there. Richard, you're there. Here is there.
We've done this before.
Something stomach growl noises for comedic relief.
Yeah. Naya.
Rip.
Yeah.
So you see that there's Masayoshi there with you as well. I'm gonna look up something for this fucking nerd real quick.
It doesn't specify though. I can
I'm
literally
sure
make
it
an
does.
infinite number. No, it doesn't.
GG. I'm curious now. You piqued my interest.
Maximum 1 per level.
Read mine.
One per level.
mine,
Oh,
Jutsu.
holy shit. Oh, wow. Okay. Thank you.
GG. Yep. CC Masayoshi's there. He goes, hello everyone. I've called you here to introduce your new teammate, Richard.
New teammate, huh?
Hey Richard, describe what you look like.
I don't look like anything. I'm wearing a
You
face
remember this
mask.
time.
I'm wearing shaded goggles, hood over my head.
Alright.
My coat
So you-
my coat's gray. I'm wearing black pants, blue sandals. Hands are in my pockets. Staring at you guys.
Seem awfully suspicious.
Hi, Sheena.
Rip. You
Okay.
seem awfully suspicious, nerd.
He goes, this is Richard. He will be taking the place of Kozukai on Team 2.
What happened to Kozukai?
Kozukai, I'm afraid, has... I'll
Remind
be
you
straight with you. He's insubordinate. And he's going to be killed for it.
Oh,
He's going to be executed.
when is he going to be executed?
That is not for you to know.
Read mind. I want to see where he's being held at.
And he's not thinking about that right now. You didn't read it.
With the high enough
Please
check, I'll let you.
read
Not high enough
Alright.
check, I won't.
I'll roll it.
Okay, at a plus 30. to
Cause
that.
guy has a bomb in his
That's
belly.
right.
I'm gonna throw him in a water.
So you hear him thinking, he goes, it won't matter. Kozukai's already been escorted out of the village.
Rip.
With you all being on your mission, by the time you get back, he'll already be dead.
Gosh dang it.
What is our mission?
Well, your mission will be held, or will be introduced in the Hokage's room.
I'm gonna
And he
say I'm
walks up to
standing
it.
there. I'm standing there, very attentive, with my arms behind my back, like with chest out, like ready for it.
Okay. He goes, now follow me to the Hokage.
Because I'm hungry.
I'm gonna look over at Masayoshi real quick and whisper, "Who is the tall guy who wants to look like he's strong as shit?"
Not to look like anything. I am. Sure.
Silas, roll a reputation check.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! It's time.
GG.
Hey, here comes that one.
Can't wait for it.
Help me roll the one.
You can do it. You can get the 2. I believe.
So you know who he is.
Alright.
Silas, the destroyer, the destroyer
Silas
of
the
villages.
Brave.
Destroyer of villages.
Silas the Brave is how you know him. And how you feel about him is completely up to you.
Silas the Cowardly. Oh.
GG.
Silas the Not a Jonin.
Rip. Ooh, gosh dang. Bam. Salted right in the eye.
So y'all follow him up to the Hokage's office. It only took 6 fucking campaigns for me to actually make a room for this.
Oh,
Hey,
wow.
who's this nerd? That's why.
I call that hero, the never actually here.
I'm not gonna do that. I was about to draw some like glasses on.
Here, the
Hey.
Surrenderer.
Rip. No, I get this. Hang on.
Connor, how fast can you make tokens?
How fast? I mean, decently fast.
I'm gonna send you a new. I'm sending you a new picture.
Okay. Alright, hope you're ready for Richard's new face.
No eyes.
Alright, so You arrive into the room. You see that Masayoshi steps beside the Hokage's desk, and you see that standing at it, instead of Naruto, is Kakashi. Team 2, welcome. If you aren't aware, I've been put back in place as Hokage. You notice his eye directs towards, or both of his eyes direct towards Masayoshi with a little bit of a glare, but not like turning his head so he can see. Naruto is currently held by the Shinobi Union, and he will stay there until the warrior's attack is completed. But that's not why you're here now. You've been assigned a mission. Masayoshi, please bring in the client. Masayoshi steps out, and he walks back in. Orochimaru, I have a mission for you.
It's the God Killer. The God Killer
I
has a
lost
mission.
my puppy. Masayoshi comes back in with the man.
I forgot. It's generic man A. Our
Oh,
client
wait,
every
I'm
time.
sorry. I'm sorry, I forgot. This is a woman.
Oh,
He comes back in with a Geki.
it's Hogeki A.
Yeah. Girl character A / Hageki. And the woman begins to speak. And she goes, "Hello, my name is Kess. My husband was born in the Stone Village, and recently he fell ill with a disease that even this village's current ninjutsu could not heal. He loved his village, only leaving it to come with me. And I would like his body to be delivered back to the Hidden Stone Village and let them give the proper ninja funeral. Will you please do this for me?"
Of course.
Yes.
What's the catch?
Kakashi takes over. Kess, we'll have them meet you at your house to pick up the wagon. Kess nods her heads and walks out, since the team leader said yes already. Kakashi continues. Now, I don't know if you've heard, but you won't be able to take the train to get there. There's been a number of attacks on the rail system. Not just attacking the trains as they go by, but destroying the rails themselves. With the war's declaration, there have been a number of attacks like these against the ninja villages. You will all need to escort the body via wagon to the Hidden Stone. It's also possible you'll be attacked along the way, so please be careful.
I would say most definite.
I think that will be the case too.
Cough! It wouldn't be a mission if it wasn't otherwise.
And then he surprised us all, and we went all the way there and all the way back. Without
Remember
getting
that one train escort mission you had? Where nothing happened, you just arrived at the Stone Village? Well, I say nothing happened, you met Orochimaru, but it wasn't on the train.
Yeah, I was about to say, there was nothing happened my ass.
Now, here's the address to pick up the cart. Head over there and start your mission.
One question before we leave.
Uh-huh.
She said he died of an illness. Is there anything we need to be aware of, or anything that we could catch?
There's no, the body has already been, the body is dead, and the virus has died along with him. There's nothing that you have to worry about that.
Understood.
Alright. Good luck, team. And so y'all head over to where the cart is. Pick up the cart. You see that the body is put inside of a casket inside there. It's a wagon, not just a cart.
CG.
I picked up the cart.
Y'all start heading out then?
Yep. Pulling the cart is my car, or is it horses?
I was gonna give you the option.
We're gonna pull with the car. It's gonna go faster.
Okay.
It's some jacker, man.
That's gonna be too much.
That's not that much.
It's gonna be too fast.
How far is the Stone Village?
Very far.
It's a ways away.
It took
You sure,
them
man?
a week by running. And in the Naruto world, they run at 30 miles an hour.
Okay, and in this
Oh,
world,
it's
I'm driving at 75.
With a cart on the back? Are you fucking kidding me?
No.
Okay. Other dedicated roads, Connor.
So you're following along a pathway that is there, yes. It's not like a full-on road, but it's a pathway.
Is it smooth enough so the cart doesn't go foomp?
We can't run with the cart anyway.
So, Silas, you're gonna need to roll a drive check.
I
And how fast are you going?
guess that depends on what the drive check rolls. Right.
GG.
Well, no, this is how fast you're going and how fast you can keep stable of what you're doing. So how fast are you going before you roll?
I'd say about 50.
Okay.
Pretty solid.
Give me control of my character.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Controlled by
I'm
Richard.
just sitting here looking at a black screen for like.
GG.
Let me set everything on your character. Alright, and you can put in your health and chakra as appropriate.
Where are we at? Bottom? Oh, there we are.
Bottom right, or bottom left, sorry. So, you're all driving along. All of you roll spot check.
Yeah, boy.
And it begins. We see the rest of the tail beasts in the distance. Do we stop or do we go?
GG.
Should I stay or should I go now?
Literally what I was gonna say.
Are we being surprised?
It depends on how your spot check happens, I'll be honest.
Oh, I saw nothing. I'm
It's a
driving.
surprise, and I get a +5 now.
He'll keep that in mind. I rolled
Where's my
one.
spot? Where's my spot so goddamn low?
Jesus Christ, guys.
Yeah, so I get a +5 with surprise.
What,
Well,
Connor? Why do you make my
I'm
spot
driving.
so low?
So
not a little one.
Yeah, I don't know why I made your spot so low. You can readjust things as necessary if you'd like. That was just the base thing that I gave you. Just make sure you don't exceed the rank.
Really, I don't have my special brand.
So, because you never sent me your character sheet back, Richard, I was going to give you a little bit of a bonus to certain skills. That would have been one of them. You are the only one who passes the check, and you see that there is something coming up that looks to be like an explosive.
I said it's a +5, so I get 23.
I don't define an explosive as a surprise. Like when you say surprise, I imagine like an ambush.
Like an unexpected situation.
I mean,
Let's
that
go
kind
into
of.
a carry.
But we're
Yeah,
expecting to get ambushed.
hey,
But I'm in front anyway, so
remember,
I'm
he
just-
is the GM. He will decide.
This is true.
And you see Silas is driving at 50 miles an hour, and you see that there is some explosives coming up ahead.
like are they laid out on the trap?
Like on the
or-
road.
Hit the brakes.
Hit
I
the
slammed-
brakes and
I hit the brakes.
And you're on a
short
50
does-
50 miles an hour.
50 miles an hour.
I'm gonna say divert the car. to
Oh, we
field.
did. we did.
And you end up
Divert.
right there, and you see that you stop right before. Hope you're ready for these tokens. Right before the bomb.
Okay.
Whoa.
Imagine if we were going 75 there.
You would have hit it. Your car would have been destroyed. All of you would have taken some heavy damage.
I like to know that this is also, we also drove like that and stuff like that because I rolled a sick roll on my driving.
Jeez, you was like 28.
That's 23.
So, looking around, you all see that you also notice. You see that there's some damaged trees, some burns on the ground, and a few potholes off to the side. You also see that there's smoke from a campfire, or from a series of what you could assume to be a campfire, coming in that direction.
What direction?
That direction.
Damn it, I can't get my screen perfect.
I'm like zooming out right now so I can definitely see.
I mean, I'm centered on Silas. Do you not see this?
That's not saying
Oh, were you centered on me? My bad. Let me go down. I like
Where?
scrolled out because I thought you were doing something else. That.
It's
Oh,
coming in that direction, a ways away.
okay, doke.
Can I get out the car?
Well,
Yeah.
before that, I'd like to say that I pulled the car and the cart off the side.
Okay.
Fucking survival's low as shit too, Connor. Damn,
So,
man.
I thought I had that one.
It's +9.
Yeah, there you go.
So
I'm just doing my
I'm
track.
gonna do a let's take a poll.
Dick goes
Clearly,
first.
someone is trying to rig the load for explosives. Do we follow this and find out, leaving the cart exposed,
We don't
or
leave
do
the
we
cart
drive
exposed.
around, or do we
Where's-
drive?
No, we don't drive around. Are you serious? Look, a battle was fought here on this road. There could be bandits here. You see those bombs? Those bombs can be easily defused. But we need to find out what took place. So, who's all staying with the car?
Takashi, you're able to make shadow clones.
We
Well,
need
not
real
exactly
people.
shadow clones, but I think I'd be better off since this is a first. So I can go through trees. Without being detected.
We need kind of stealthy people going through the forest. So whoever's not stealthy stays at the car.
I can just scout it out. I don't have to go and do anything. I can also send a clone and spell them if necessary.
Richard, I sure am glad that you were made leader.
Look, it's my first mission with you guys. I don't know what's going to go on.
What are you capable of, Richard? Are you stealthy?
I'm very stealthy.
Okay. What do you think, Lane?
You're the team leader. I'll do what you decide.
GG. What do you think here?
Well, if I had to give myself a guess, I think that we should leave a wood clone from Takashi here, and maybe the rest of us go ahead. I'll give him my communicator if we need. I don't think I'm gonna need it much this session.
Too bad he doesn't have a communicator.
Or if you'd like, I can also just stay here myself, make sure it's properly guarded that way in case the wood clone, gets too far away or something like that.
You know, if anything here, I think you should be the one to go scout it out. After all, you are the most experienced of us, being a special Jonin in training.
Oh yeah. Oh, push.
I could
Alright, but yep, I can either stay here, cast some genjutsus to throw the enemy off if anybody comes. I can go completely undetected.
I'm gonna go with Takashi.
I agree with Takashi. I'll be practicing attaining perfect stillness in the car.
radio us if you need us.
I'll leave a clone here.
What frequency you guys on?
This one.
Actually, I don't want to waste tracker.
We're team 2.
Yeah, but what frequency?
It's
is the
frequency
radio?
2. It's frequency 2.
With special frequency. GG.
Okay. Change
Our
from
password
channels.
is 1111.
There's no
GG.
frequencies.
Personally, I think our password should become the binary for 2. 0 1 0 0 0 0 0 0.
I like that a lot.
Perhaps.
I'll leave a
Actually-
clone here.
Actually, our password is password 1. We have to use numbers.
Shouldn't it be password 2 because we're team 2?
Okay,
That'll be
so
too easy.
I'm just on the radio now.
Does anybody, before we do that, is anybody good with explosives?
Not I.
I'm good with fire, not explosives.
The fuck you want, Felicia?
You good with explosives, Richard?
Hey, Hero, you're good at explosives, right?
He's not.
Yeah, I'm great at them.
All right, go disarm all explosives.
Wait, what? I was yelling at somebody. What?
Yeah, we heard. Richard, are you good with explosives?
Oh yeah, I can disarm explosives. Watch this. Fucking water
I pulled the car back.
sphere technique.
GG.
So
What
we're
technique?
using
Douse those.
You just say
Fucking
No,
water.
so when I say that they're explosives, they're not like literal like cartoon bombs. That's just the best representation for them. It's like C4,
You
not
better-
quite like actual C4, but it's like it's dynamite.
ISIS has invaded Naruto. They've put fucking
IEDs all over the place.
Is C4 would that? I mean, that would actually exist. No, because I'm in my thing. The guns haven't made a show yet. And C4 would come after
C-
guns.
C4 isn't in the powder explosive. It's clay. So.
They have simple explosives here.
Anyway,
too.
you guys
I
need to
just
start
would
heading
just
out.
like to point out, Datara, C4 plastic explosives in his bombs. C4 is a thing.
It's C4.
That is exception.
That's a great
That
argument.
is
It's
an
C4.
exception. That is an exception because he himself uses a technique, like a hidden technique, like clay, whatever trash. He mixes that with his effing explosive trash. Like there's no one I know in the show that can do that besides him.
It may be him.
Bum, bum, bum.
But yeah,
Anyway, so we pulled the car off to the side, like in the trees. Yes.
To counter your point, there is an entire corps in the Hidden Stone Village called the Explosion Corps. He's clearly not the only person who can do it.
okay, that's true. And plus, I guess there wasn't the gas explosion when they did the reanimation trash.
Takashi,
Okay, so
Richard,
while they're
get
arguing,
the fuck
I'm gonna
out of
walk-
here.
So yeah,
With the
so
device.
there are. It's C4. Yeah, it is like a kind of basic form. It's not as complex as it is now, but it's C4.
Don't roll a 1. Okay, that's
I
my
guess
disable
technically it would
device-
be
device.
C3.
Okay, so you are able to disable that device, and that seals both of them.
So we could
Okay.
keep going on the road. I just watch for explosives along the way.
If you'd like, you can also take them.
What metagaming? What's the explosive? Like, how would I detonate that?
Fire.
You'd have to roll a what's it? Check.
Demolition.
Demolition.
Or you just put a tiny paper bomb on it and blow up the paper bomb.
I have demolitions. And
Double.
you got a point. You do got a point.
Mhm. Their base damage is 46.
But
They can't be
Base
powered.
damage is 46.
4d6, not 46.
let's see this. Let's see this in action, boys.
Hey, I'm gonna get in the tree over here while you're doing that.
He's just rolling as the experiment. He's not actually setting it off, are you?
No, I'm rolling the experiment. I'm not setting it
Looks
off.
like it's 46.
Bam.
Personally, I think my interpretation is the better one.
4d6.
40.
It's 4d6. All right, so continuing on. All right. You disarm the explosives. Are you taking them with you?
Yes, I'm grabbing them. Putting them in
All
my
right.
back pocket.
So yeah, we'll consider them C3 instead of C4.
See what?
Datara's things are considered C3, not C4. So,
Whatever. That's stupid.
GG.
All right. So move silently. Hold on. I gotta read. I'm reading my fucking talents and feats.
while you're
Footless.
doing that, I would like to propose, because these are like man-made and kind of shitty, maybe they're just C1.
GG.
I'm thinking about it right now.
While you're
Who
thinking
cares?
about
I'll
it,
just do
I'm
46.
I'm currently pulling tree limbs towards the car and the carriage to conceal it a little bit more.
Okay. Have the car roll a hide check.
How
The
fuck
car?
does the car roll a hide check?
Just roll 1d20 for your car.
Hey, if the Earth itself,
1d20
if
plus
Mother,
5.
if Mother Nature can roll a fortitude save, I believe anything can do anything.
Okay, so that's the car's hide check with the branches on it. If anyone
When
comes
did
by and
Mother
tries to find it.
Nature roll a fortitude save?
Takashi tried to do something.
It's the technique. If it's soft and stone. Says the
Passed.
Earth gets a fortitude save.
So it's going to be C2.
man
That's what it's
versus
gonna be.
nature.
So I'm gonna
Sorry.
go with you guys, and y'all can be doing your hides, and I'm just gonna walk through the forest. If they come at me, then you can help me. I won't be stomping through the forest. I'll move silently, but as silently as I can. But I'm going with you guys.
Oh, I was just
Well,
gonna scout and come back.
That's what I was going to
Yes,
say.
You can come back.
I know we've already decided on a plan, but how about we just burn down the forest?
GG.
That's illegal, and it's a stupid idea.
What do you think, Takashi?
Well, I don't think we should burn it down. However, I am going to propose that since we do have someone that can disarm explosive, we could keep the cart going and just have someone on the outside watch for explosives, disarm them if necessary. Comes with its own, risk if we miss a bomb, but it's an option.
Alright, I'll sit on top of the car, activate my Sharingan, and watch for explosives.
Okay, and I'll drive a little slower.
While
Let's move
also
on.
training to attain perfect stillness.
So then I pull all my hard work off the car.
Hey, strap it to the car.
Like I
Now
said, I
it's
can
No.
Bush.
And
A
just for
moving
the sake
bush.
of, just for the sake of intel, like I said, we could go scout it out real quick, get a little bit of information on the guys, and just come back.
Okay,
I
go.
agree with Takashi, honestly.
All right, I'm gonna erase my presence, Connor.
Okay.
And I'm gonna
Okay.
suppress chakra.
And what does fleet-footed do exactly? Like, is that passive?
Yeah. So I know that I didn't put that properly on your movement.
Must be used as a full round action. You can walk across any surface without triggering penalties. Includes forest, water, weight limit tiles, even lava. Even lava.
Even lava.
What
So get moving.
the?
Make
Let's keep
sure
going.
your traps
Which
are not
direction was it?
activated. Ending on a trap.
It was northwest.
Up and to the right.
Alright.
So, am I automatically always moving in move silent?
Pretty much, yeah.
So, do I have to roll the move silent to remove silent?
I'm just going to assume that you are, so if you're ever going to trigger a kind of thing where someone was going to roll a listen check, I'm just going to have you roll a move silently then.
Okay, so this is gonna be my hide check then.
Okay.
Hide. Oh, that's not bad. That's actually really cool. Hell's yes.
Oh, jeez, I didn't bounce at all.
Why? Did I roll 5? Alright, well, fuck it. I'm hiding. Treat.
All right, so are you two the ones who are going out and scouting?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I see this nerd? Or like,
So, yeah,
there's my
so
balance. There's my
you
balance
see-
check.
Okay. Takashi, you see that there's a guy who is walking in the direction of the car.
alright,
But
I'm
he's
gonna.
he's walking casually.
Okay, I'm gonna communicate through my cologne mentally. There's a man approaching. Keep your wits about you, nerds. And continue moving.
Okay. Yeah, take a few steps. Yelling?
May I move into a tree and prepare some shuriken?
Sure.
I rolled that balance check for
Okay,
Lane.
so you two chill out right there.
Alright.
I guess I need to do a hide check.
Can I?
Okay, so
move
I
to a
didn't
better-
move. I did not move the limbs off the car.
Okay.
And oh no, I see somebody.
Yeah, so Lane's doing a high check right now.
And
Okay.
I'm gonna move. Start moving silently up to this tree right here, and
Roll
so I
a
can
silently
hide behind
check?
it. Yes. Hey, that's coming. Move silently. Hey, it's not bad. I'm still
Let's
gonna
hope.
roll that. I'm still gonna roll that 1.
Okay.
So I'm gonna move silently up to this tree and hide behind it, with my sword out.
Okay. And you see that he is kind of peeking over. You see that he's not changed at all, like he didn't see you. Okay, so Takashi and Richard, you two both see you're both in the tree. You're kind of looking out, and you see a group of 8 people crowded around a campfire, and you see in the distance that there are more people and more campfires. You're tallying at least 40 people.
Do I recognize them as bandits or?
You can tell they're not ninja. You can assume that they are bandits, as they've got like basic gear around them, and you see that there are also small piles of explosives.
Bandit keeps.
Okay, can I radio back
Don't do that.
down?
Don't do that. Well, I guess unless you're whispering.
I'm whispering it. I'm not gonna
Well, I
go,
can mentally.
"Boom!"
I mean,
I
I can
don't know that.
mentally freaking.
I don't know that.
Okay, you cheated. Okay, good, good.
I'm gonna go whispering, of course. Found him. There's like 40 people out here.
Roll a whisper check.
To the northwest. I won't fucking. I already did a fucking move.
Whisper check.
What's a whisper check?
I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
There's an
This is
error
gonna
in
be
your
my whisper
formula.
check.
Please try again.
Did my whisper pass?
So you see that happening, and so you see that the guy here kind of looking at it, he's kind of changing path, and he's just turning to go upward now.
All right. Does my move silently carry over, or does I have to roll it again?
Yeah, it'll
if I'm
carry
moving?
over right now.
All right. So I'm gonna go to this tree and hide behind it and watch him.
Okay. And so a moment passes, and you hear, like you see that he kind of stops him, and he just kind of stands still. And he's kind of just chilling there for a second. And then you hear, watch 3, here, everything's clear. And he continues going off to the right a little bit.
Do you want us to take him down?
I'm on it. And
So at
then
this
I'm
point,
going to. Oh, okay. Go ahead.
before we get to that, at this point, Takashi and Richard, you see a guy just walked out of a area to the side of you.
Where?
There.
I
He's in?
literally can't see him.
Okay,
You have
so
dark vision?
Takashi, you see him.
Okay. I
We
whispered
are up
to
in the
Richard.
tree.
So have you rolled a hide check, Takashi?
What? I'm literally inside of the tree.
I imagine like you got like your head poking out there, right?
Okay. Well. Yeah. I
Kind of
guess
to
my
communicate
eyes
with
were
Richard.
there. Yeah.
So I just roll a hide check and add a 15 bonus.
Damn.
It's mostly inside the tree. Most people wouldn't even look at that.
I don't know. I think I noticed if a human head was sticking out of a tree.
And Richard, what was your hide check? Was that the 24?
24. Yeah,
Rolling
no.
one.
Okay.
Takashi got a 1.
It's
Okay,
didn't even
got a
roll.
Rolling plus 1d20.
Rip. G,
Okay.
F, and G.
And you see the guy's not reacting to you at all. So Silas, what are you doing now?
That one though. So I get a bonus whenever I sneak up onto somebody to attack them.
Okay.
Does that bonus carry over if I was going to use it like maybe on like a grapple check, or is it just strictly attacking?
Strictly attacking.
So I'm gonna put my sword up.
Who's cracking their knuckles?
Wait a minute.
Jeez. I heard that. Like, freaking out. I don't care, dude.
So I got my
Brass knuckles.
brass knuckles on. I'm gonna activate strength rank.
And you're going to punch his head clean off.
I'm gonna punch him right. I'm gonna punch him right in the ear.
So you're
So
going
it's
to kill
going-
him.
No, it's not gonna kill him. It's gonna break that head. I hope it doesn't kill him. It's gonna break that head device that he's got on to get back to the camp, and it's gonna hopefully knock him out.
Unfortunately, you're not right there, so you're gonna have to keep that thought to yourself. Continue on, Silas. You're fine to add your input after this. I just want to see what's gonna happen.
I'm trying to find that sneak attack thing. what is it, like a 1d plus a 1d6 or something like that?
It should be 1d6 or 2d6 based on your class.
Still don't
What
have
class
all
are you
my
getting it from?
goddamn-
Shinobi Bodyguard?
Yeah. No.
1d6.
It's not bodyguard.
What are you? Oh, you're squad captain.
Yeah.
1d6.
Level 3, yeah, 1d6 then.
Thanks. Thank you, Lane.
As if you're
So-
level 5, it'd be 2d6, which is what I was asking.
Okay. So I will be hitting a 1d8 plus.
Plus 1d6 plus your strength.
Yeah. Plus 4. 1d8 plus 1d6 plus.
I cannot
Wrong,
find this
Richard.
technique. Another one.
All right, so you deal 15 damage to him. What's the 11 from?
Strength plus plus my strength rank 4. Plus the 4 from strength rank.
4 plus your strength. Oh, okay, yeah, right. Okay, so he needs to roll fortitude save to see if he doesn't die.
For show? Is he that weak?
Yeah.
He's a regular bandit.
He's
And
flooded
so
up
you
with-
smack him off to the side there. And you see his headset is broken. His headpiece.
Okay.
I was gonna kind of turn. Just, what the hell?
And then I black bag him.
All right. Let's get real in here.
No, then I put my hand over his mouth, and then I pick him up by the head, and start walking him back to the car.
Okay.
GG. Start dragging him along.
Do I need to roll a strength check?
No.
Okay.
And you carry him back to the. God damn it. Yeah, carry him back to the car.
All right, here I do surgery. No.
Yes, doctor.
GG.
It would be my pleasure.
Rip.
All right. So, Takshi and Richard, what are you two doing?
I can't believe 15 almost
Since
killed
you
him.
told me there's a nerd over there, I'm gonna go over here, right there.
Killed someone with a punch. That would have been awesome.
Okay.
It's based on his constitution score, not even his health and anything like that.
I'm
Rip.
just gonna be moving.
All right. Which direction is this guy facing?
He's facing towards your tree. Richard, you just stepped out of the tree. He sees you.
Are you serious?
You can chill in the tree right there.
Alright,
Alright.
well then I'm going to just chill in the tree. Did absolutely nothing.
Nope.
until he
Anything
walked
you're doing, or
by.
you're just chilling and waiting?
I'm gonna actually move to this tree and read his mind.
Traveling through the ground and roots and everything.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you read his mind. Roll sense motive. Or your appropriate check, which I think is sense motive.
That's sweet forward.
And you hear him just kind of thinking to himself, "Cause I can't wait for us to catch another group of idiots on this road. We're gonna be in good tonight once we get all their money."
My name's
Alright.
Harry. Wait, I'm not Kozukai. I can't do that.
Seems they're still communicating with McClone here. Seems they're plotting something. Something about some money. Something going down tonight. What do you guys want to do? We can keep going, or talking to these guys right here, my teammates.
Silas Lane,
Are you ignoring me?
Oh, say it again. Sorry.
I said it seems like there's gonna be something going down tonight. We could keep going, and I guess we could wait, see what happens. We could see if we got some more info.
Stake it out.
Yeah, we can definitely see if I can gather some more info. I can try and see if maybe we can capture one of these guys and transform into him.
I've already captured one.
Oh, perfect.
We do have a problem though.
What's that?
It seems they do regular checks, and I have destroyed his headpiece.
Can someone repair it? Or is it like completely like smashed to pieces?
It's pretty smashed.
Okay.
It's like, hold up.
Does anyone know?
Man,
Okay,
if you wouldn't have smashed it, I have voice mimicry, I have face masking, I could pretend to be this person.
Oh wait. No, that's perfect.
Hold on.
But none of us know anything about you.
I know.
But if Takashi comes back, can he do like an investigation check on the device and see what frequency it was on?
I was actually gonna try and just
No.
like tap into the frequency and try and figure out what
It wouldn't
frequency
be
they're
an investigation check.
Would it be a computer check? Because that's not a computer.
Craft mechanical.
on. That's like the only thing that's close.
Yeah, craft mechanical.
I can just have my freaking clone dude. He's right here. There you go, all that way.
All right, have him roll a check.
Rip. No points in F and craft mechanical. Just kidding. Got F and 6.
What?
Plus action point.
So you are able to identify the frequency it's on. That part of it wasn't destroyed.
Alright, it's on frequency X.
Yeah,
we
frequency
can-
3. There you go.
We can get that into. Oh, that was easy. We can put that on our walkies, so we can use that to listen in right now if we wanted to. We just have to be quiet on our ends. Mute.
Alright.
Why don't y'all come back to camp then, and we'll make a strategy.
I would like to go a little bit further. If they're doing regular watches, I'd like to at least see if I can go a little bit further north and see where the next watch is at. Or maybe see exactly how many people are dealing with here.
Okay,
Unless you want
Richard, you said that you are. You said that you're good at disguises and voice mimicking.
You didn't know. I said that metagaming way. I
I thought you thought. Yeah.
So,
Fine. Is anybody here good at voice mimicking or disguises?
yeah, as a matter of fact.
So at this point, Richard, you see that this guy's kind of walking over towards this guy.
Can I do a spot
This
check?
guy's continuing on his path. Sure.
Oh, hold on. I don't know my spot off my head. Top of my head. You serious? God fucking damn it. Boys, I can see.
So you can see it clearly. Roll a listen check now.
As I scrolled away from listening, my ears, I can hear. It's actually not bad.
Not too shabby.
And so you're listening, and you hear that the guy who's just walked up goes, "All right, it's time for a shift change. I'm taking over for you." So that guy heads back.
Y'all got quiet. What's going on out there?
I was remain quiet because they're right in fucking front of me.
Yeah,
One went back to
so.
the campfire position, took the place of the other one.
Alright.
Actually, I'm going to say you heard that as well, since I forgot you were close enough.
Alright. Seems they did a shift change.
Can we assume that they were going to bring someone out to this guy's position that I took out?
I would assume that, yeah. We may need to position somebody down there. Like pretty
Okay.
quickly.
Okay, Richard, get here quick. We need your disguise ability.
Okay, well then I'm going to.
Just get your risky.
Jim, could I roll a jump check while also hiding? Or
I
would
mean,
that
you're
break-
no longer going to be hiding once you're mid-jump.
How about
But you also
if
know
I-
that these guys aren't looking at you.
Okay, then I'm just gonna go over here, pop up, and then pop up, pop up, pop up, pop.
Stop tree to tree like Naruto.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, how would I go that way? Just in the tree. I'm in the tree.
For added swag.
All right, so you arrive back there.
This guy's ugly as fuck.
So then I take my hand off his mouth. I take my hand off his mouth and shove him up against the car.
Just like, whoa, 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 whoa. Come on now.
Wow,
We can be
wow,
friends,
wow.
can't we?
You tried
Alright,
to
I'm
blow
gonna-
us up. Why would I be friends with you?
I'm gonna activate voice mimicry, trying to get a good accent on
You-
this guy's voice.
You punched my head.
You punched my head.
Richard, where's the bombs? We're gonna strap them to this guy and put him in the middle of the road.
I handed him the bombs. You punched my head. You punched my head. Alright,
You're able to mimic his voice.
I don't know. I was kind of enjoying that.
Yes, no. Come on. We're all friends here, aren't we?
I'm gonna
You can
say
just
in his
pass
voice.
on by.
I'm gonna say in his voice. Passing on by wasn't an option.
Come on. What's a few bombs between friends?
Can I do also? Oh, how's face masking work?
You're gonna have to roll a disguise check.
Or is my disguise good? I don't know.
Should be.
Disguise. It is actually not that bad.
Here comes the one. He's gonna look like
What's
Silas
the bonus I get from disguise or face
that-
masking?
in that episode.
You get a
that doesn't
bonus to your
exist.
miscellaneous mod for disguise. That's what it is.
So
Sorry,
it's just
been
plus
added.
2.
Yeah.
Yo, Adrian.
All right, so you're able to pretty accurately transform into the guy.
At this point, I shove a old sock in the dude's mouth and wrap it up to where he can't talk anymore.
Jeez.
And then I strap the bombs to him, keeping him tied up with it, and throw him back out on the roads. You can put the bombs back out there if you want to. All railroad style.
GG. And I guess I'll keep moving around while they're doing that.
So can I? Oh, what was I gonna ask this dude?
Do
Smokes.
that now.
I mean, I still can take the sock out of his mouth.
I guess you could.
What was I gonna say to this guy?
So remember, the time is passing while you're doing all this stuff.
Okay, so I can just keep moving freely.
Just tell me if you ever leave in a tree.
So
I
Silas,
live
what,
in the trees.
Silas, what exactly did he say when he was checking in?
I'm gonna move up.
He
to
said
this tree.
section 3 checking. Section 3 clear.
Okay, should I make my way back to the camp?
No. He was stationed. Damn it! I'm trying to get the arrow.
I'm gonna
He
pull
was
the sock
stationed
out of
over. He was stationed over here. In this area, and he was walking around this area.
Okay, so I'm gonna pull the sock out of the guy's mouth and be like, "Where's your station exactly located?" You don't
Roll
tell
the
me
gather
you die.
information check.
Okay. Can I do intimidation as well?
Sure.
Because I said if you don't tell me you die.
Sure. Roll an intimidation check and then a gather info.
Intimidate is what wow.
So,
No.
hop back to where you were real quick, Takashi.
Okay.
Not bad.
So you kind of poke
Okay.
your eyes out of the wood, and you see that there's a guy's back right next to you when you do that one.
GG.
So that guy's like in the tree.
He pokes his eyes out.
GG. Slip back in here.
You should just reach your arms out and like give him a hug and be like, "Hey, big boy," and then just pull him into the tree.
Tree binding death, literally. Rah!
Rip.
Because that 9 was
can
the
you do
gather
that?
information, Connor.
Not yet.
And the
I was
15
actually
was
making
the
techniques now.
intimidate.
Intimidate.
So the guy just kind of tells you to fuck off. He goes, screw you.
I'm gonna look at Silas and go, alright, let's detonate this. Another intimidate.
He
Oh,
looks at you
wow.
and goes, you think I care? You ninja. You're all the goddamn same. You think
Okay,
because you've got your jutsu and everything, you're better than us. Well, we're the counterattack. We're just the first step of it all. I hope you're ready. You detonate this bomb, everyone in the camp will be alerted.
Silas, do I have permission to torture this person?
We'll leave him with my sock in his mouth for now. You'll torture him in a little while.
Alright, well, then in that case, I'm gonna
Smokes.
step on his face. Just like trying to knock his ass
So-
out.
Alright, stop again there, Takashi. You see that this guy is walking upward.
Looks like there's another shift change. Or maybe something else is going on.
He also knows that there's an empty spot in the typical formation here.
Okay. So it appears there was probably a shift change. Actually, did anyone go in and replace the one watch?
Yes, Richard is about to be on his way. Richard, you need to head out.
Wait. I think we may be too late here. There's a guy who's there's a missing spot, and the guy is actually returning. Hang on one second. Stand by.
Richard, turn your headset to radio frequency 3. They may be trying to radio you.
And I'm
I've already turned it to radio 3.
You see this guy's just walking around in typical formation.
Alright.
I'm gonna do ear projection technique and try and do a listen check. See what they're about to talk about here. About 40 feet. Yeah, boys, the 20.
So you hear the guys up there talking. You hear the guy who just sat down talking specifically. He's going, man, my legs are killing me. I hate being on watch. I can't wait for Frankie to get back here. He goes, oh yeah, how long should it take? He's the one who's got the farthest watch. The guy should be getting to his location anytime now.
And as he says that, I said, okay, go ahead and send Richard. Go ahead and send Dick to his position.
Hurry up, Dick.
Alright, well.
Also reporting in, I've spotted at least 6 camps with at least 6 people around each one, not including the guards.
So
Or the
my
watches.
radio's on radio 3. I'm in the area, right?
Oh, you're generally. You see that there's some kind of footsteps like right there. Using your track without having an actual roll, you can see these kind of like moving in a formation, kind of like going here, 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 here.
That's it?
Very simple. You see there's a few like random changes that happen around it as well, but for the most part his path is pretty set, as you can tell by the indents in the grass.
Literally just this. That is.
And at that point you see a guy gets over. He goes, hey Frankie.
Hey, man.
Hey, you need to get back. Shift change. I'm taking your place.
Finally, Jesus.
All right. So my message back, like, how far are we going to take this? Are we going to completely infiltrate, or?
That's what he's going to do.
All right.
Finally.
I'll be on
I
standby
can
then.
use my master infiltrator.
Silas, before this gets going too far, I'd like to make an objection. This isn't our mission.
That's true.
He's right. We could just go forward and disarm the bombs. They said something's going down at night, though. I could try and get see if I can get some of these guys to talk. Maybe we can just have
I agree with Lane, but I also agree that we need to find out what they're planning on doing. This could be we're not too far away from the Leaf Village. Could be.
Yeah, you're a ways away from the Leaf Village.
Oh,
But you're not too far away from the Stone Village.
we're not too far away from the Stone Village. They could be planning something.
Side note, are you
Village
in
has their
somewhere?
own ninja. We can just alert them when we get there.
But
At
that
the
would
end of it-
metagame be no fun.
Right?
Well, now I guess y'all should be glad I didn't become a Jonin. Because if I was team leader, we wouldn't be wasting our time on this.
Bro.
All right, Frankie, start getting back there. I got this covered.
All right. Walk back there.
Okay, you're just gonna like follow along his footprints.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Radio to
I had to
Richard.
refresh the page, so.
He's not gonna be able to hear you. He's on radio frequency 3.
Oh, dang.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
So you make your way up, and you see you arrive at a spot where you see there's an open spot around a campfire. This guy, he's here in the corner. He turns to you as you approach. He goes, "Hey, Frankie, pull up a seat here," and he hands you some plate. He goes, "There you go, food for the evening."
Oh, thank you. I'm gonna grab the plate, start chowing down.
How's Deborah doing, Frankie?
No. I wish things were better with her.
Hey, what are you talking about? That's my sister.
Oh, what's the matter? What's going on? I got the kids can be a
No.
handful, but it happens.
Yeah, but
Oh, this guy's got
No.
kids. I feel bad.
Rip.
no. I just wish it were like the old days. Just me and her and the spark. It's starting to kind of, extinguish.
It's my sister you talk about, boy.
Ah, come on, Frankie. Do it for the kids. You know, you can't just abandon them.
I know. For the kids. I still love her, though.
Yeah, I'm jealous of you. One day I hope I can get myself a girl.
You better keep your hands off my girl.
I don't gotta worry about that. Deborah's not my kind of girl at all.
I'm just gonna keep eating. Come on.
So this guy over here, he starts asking. He goes, Frankie. Oh, what's your kids' names, huh?
Oh shit.
What's going on to you, nerd?
No, Jason.
All right. Hold on.
I'm
Pause
gonna
again.
ready in action.
Pause again because I need to. I haven't got all of my techniques in, so. Help a brother out.
So, what's your kid's name, so Frankie?
Why are you bringing this up now?
I'm curious. I'm sorry if it's too much for me to take an interest in your life, Frankie. Gosh. Thought you told me this guy was cool. I didn't realize he was a stiff.
Stiff, he says. GG.
I'm sorry. The kids
Is this
just.
the 1950s? Do you want to fight me in fisticuffs, sir?
Rip.
I'm sorry. It's just the kids have got me all wound up tight. I just want to eat some of this grub from being on patrol for so long. Can we just leave this for another time?
Ah, fine, I guess. Alright, so what the rest of y'all doing during this time?
Holy shit, that fucking worked.
That was pretty close. Alright.
Oh, I go back over to the dude and I take the sock out of his mouth and stand over him and I'm like, so what are y'all planning?
Yeah, looks up at you and goes, "What the fuck do you mean? We're bandits. We got bombs on the road. We're just an ambush party."
I have people on the inside tell me you guys are planning something. What are you planning?
You think I know? If anyone's planning anything, it's done without my knowledge. I'm just a grunt in this party.
Oh,
Can I do a spot check?
Sure. What are you looking for?
I'm looking to see if he's got anything on his hands or fingers or around his neck. Anything that might be special to him.
I swear to God, if you put a locket on this man,
Nah, I'm not gonna give him a locket.
A wedding ring, maybe some photos of him.
You see, he's got a wedding ring on him.
Sure would be a shame if you weren't able to make it back to your wife.
Roll intimidation check.
Intimidation? Okay.
Yeah. He just kind of looks at you and goes, listen, I got a family, okay? I
Yeah, I
promise
get
you, I'm
that.
telling you everything I know. There's nothing else that I know. I'm a grunt.
Silas, let me torture him. We'll get
Oh,
the information
gosh.
we want.
Yeah, it sounds just like Ninja. Can't get what you want, so you're just gonna do whatever it takes to do it. Step on the little guy. Yeah.
Well, when you're planting bombs, you're not so much the little guy anymore, are you?
She has a point.
Ninja.
I think we might start taking off one finger at a time.
think.
that's too.
Or maybe we do. Or you look like a tough guy. Maybe we do something even worse. I've killed kids and women before in the past.
Oh, look at that. Looks like I got something in common with a ninja.
What are you planning?
So roll a gather information check. Torture is wrong, Lane. Come on now.
This is just wasting our time. We can get the information we want. It's easy.
So the guy looks at you, kind of just goes, "The ninja are making a big movement. Okay, we've been getting ready to plant bombs once we finally know what their destination is.
What ninja?
A bunch of them. All I know is that they're grouped together from the Shinobi Union Guard. It's not just Stone Ninja or Leaf Ninja. It's a bunch of them, different nations and everything. I don't know the details about it. I just know that they're going after trying to track the path of some rogue, some war party. I don't know.
And you're trying to disrupt that?
We're trying to take out as many ninjas as we can. That's all I know."
I'm gonna pull out my Fuma Shuriken and just start spinning it on my wrist.
I admire your courage and your honesty. And I realize you are a family man. I will not kill you today.
Just give me back my ring. Take the bomb off my chest. I'll go the other way. I'll leave this behind.
I can't let you go right now. But here's your ring.
Sense motive on that.
You're not there.
I am here.
Just gotta go there. You sense he's lying.
I got your back. He's full of it. There's no way he's gonna just leave and just not do anything.
Holy
Look at the
shit.
jealousy here.
I thought you were a tree.
So at this point, we're gonna cut back to you, Richard.
All right.
The tree's
And
talking.
guy's looking at you. Goes, "All right, man, that was delicious food.
Yeah, it was.
All right, Frankie, you ready for it? All right, I'll leave the first move up to you."
Oh man.
Well, Frankie, you gonna start? Come on, man. You having trouble working it up? Come on.
Me? Oh,
Yeah, Frankie. Yeah, you, Frankie, of course. Who else is here? Who else is there? Frankie.
Oh no, that was me to you, GM, going what? I was totally just
Yeah, of course you're
focused
Frankie.
in on the technique.
You're the new
kinda.
Frank.
Alright. Come on. Need you to leave the charge here.
What are we doing?
Need you to lead the charge here. Come on, we just finished our meal. Come on. I'm ready for it. I'm building up. Come on. You're the best, Frankie. I need you to lead.
Is this all right? I'm seriously lost. Like no, like me, I'm lost.
You
Did
just
I
finished
miss
eating.
something? Okay.
You just finished eating. The guy
Okay.
turns to you, goes, "All right, Frankie. Come on. Time for you to lead. You're the first. You're the best at this. Let's have you go first."
What the fuck? Oh shit! Another bluffing? Oh. Oh Lord. Why? Lord. Oh shit. Fucking. All right. Well. I don't fucking know, dude. All right. Here's what I'm doing. This is my bluff check. And all right. So I'm just gonna go. Pass out. I'm just gonna pass out.
He just kind of looks at you, Frankie.
I fall asleep.
Frankie.
That's my bluff check. Sleep.
Pretend to sleep. GG.
Yeah, looks
fall
at you.
backwards. Fall backwards. My arms up, just like.
You're not Frankie.
I'm falling. I fell asleep.
And you see the guy. You kind of hear him stand up, and you see he kind of just walks away.
Shit. Well, cover's blown.
A few moments later, you see he walks back with another guy. This guy is
Wow.
he's got some scars on him. Well, you can't see. You're passed out. The guy steps. You can kind of feel. You can hear that someone has stopped right next to you. By the way, Sods, you get a spirit die for catching on what was supposed to happen.
Thank you.
It was so obvious.
What was supposed to happen?
You're supposed to burp, you idiot.
Fucking yeah, I was supposed to burp.
I'm over here going. What do you think that is?
I thought you were just being dumb as fuck.
What about in the chat? Burp, 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 burp. What the fuck, you idiot? Oh my god. So the guy looks at you, and he goes, "So, Frankie, you didn't lead the charge in the burp command. Something wrong?"
What?
Something wrong.
Fudge, where they at?
What do you mean something wrong?
Is something wrong? You didn't lead the charge in the burp. Something wrong with you, buddy?
Yeah, something is wrong with me.
See if this can work. 20 feet. This may work. All right. Can I use projection technique?
See, that's what I was about to do. All right, I'm gonna. Before he uses projection technique, can I use projection technique?
What do you
Which-
do? It?
Which projection? Projection? Like the just projection technique or like ear
No, with
projection?
your voice. Like,
Okay.
you project your voice. That's what projection technique is.
Yeah,
Okay.
change
Over
my
here.
origin of voice.
No, that's
Over
what I was
here, I'm
asking,
a-
because there are multiple things that are. It's like ear projection, something projection. I was just verifying.
Just projection. You project your voice. Over here, you see the dot going on?
Mm.
Yes, no? Okay. Over here, you can hear somebody yelling and yelling fucking ninja. Just some bullshit like that.
This guy kind of turns his focus and he kind of presses a button on his headset. And anyone who's tuned in the frequency hears this. Because we might have something. Everyone report in.
Go ninja, go ninja, go.
So, no,
And you hear starts going off. Watch 1. All clear here. Watch 2. All clear. Watch 3. All clear. Watch 4. All clear. Blah, 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 blah. Up until 6 watches.
Anybody else get that message just then?
no.
Your connection to the server may have been interrupted.
Nope.
Good.
Is alright. So, Frankie, how about you go check that out?
sigh deeply and go check that out.
All right. And as you stand up, you see that you feel a stab into your back. Roll. Actually, let's have him make a hit check. Let's see if you can dodge it. Let's not make it just be scripted.
I mean, you can script
Is he
it.
gonna
Go
have
for
to?
it.
Is he gonna have to roll a concentration check if he gets stabbed?
Probably
Yep. So what's your defense?
27.
All right, you are able to very narrowly dodge. Actually, I'm going to say you take a penalty, since you got his back. Well, but you've also got your uncanny dodge.
But he's
No,
groggy
no.
too. He's
You
groggy
dodge.
as fuck too.
I
Now you
got
dodge.
improved uncanny dodge.
Yeah, you dodge. You're able to dodge out of the way.
Okay.
Yes, he's drawn a short sword.
Yo, what the heck, man?
I was literally gonna turn around. What? What was that for?
I don't know. What was that for?
All right. Well.
So, Frankie,
obviously-
tell me, what's the name of your kids?
Dun, dun.
Obviously, my thing's broken. So using this technique, I still haven't chosen fucking all my AOE attacks. Since we about to fucking go off. Alright, fuck it.
I believe.
I'm just gonna use syrup capture field. Fucking what page is that on? 515. Sticky substance will go across the surface, and
Okay.
creatures in the moving area cannot move or cannot run or charge.
Remember,
Well,
this
half
can
their
cover
speed-
no larger than a 10-foot square.
10-foot square. What?
10-foot square. So at the very most, you could hit 3 of these people.
Because that's it's really like one of the only AOE attacks I have right now. Because I've been looking up E. AOE.
Hey. And that's fine. That's fine. But I'll tell you, this is just what it is.
Hey, man. Oh,
All
shit,
right.
why
As soon
is
as it
it
goes
working?
down, I'm gonna tell that to the team
Totally.
that he's
Compromised.
initiating combat with the mission is compromised. Not all the way. I'm planning sabotage as we speak.
And the guy looks at you. So, so are you doing the syrup capture? You are doing it?
Yeah.
All right. Drop your chakra by 4. I'll draw that in.
Minus for Reno. Oops, that's not my plus sign.
I'm going to say you're focusing right there.
Yep.
And that's technically 15 feet, but because the marker says 10, I'm just going to allow it.
I mean, let's say I haven't mastered to the 3rd mastery.
Okay, sure. All right. The guy goes, "Ugh, damn it, he's a ninja! Everyone! Yeah, he's gonna go into his radio. Everyone, we've got a traitor in our midst. Or we've been infiltrated.
By a traitor of infiltration.
You know what I should have asked for?
What?
Smoke bombs.
That would have been good.
Doing that.
Dissipate.
All right.
Okay, so Takashi let us know, man.
Blah blah blah. Almost got stabbed. Syrup captured. Infiltration failed.
Wait, what? So water explosion is a 50-foot long by 5-foot wide line. That's a long ass line.
Okay, so Takashi's wood clone and Hero are going to stay with the car and make sure it stays good and hidden. And Lane and I are going to head up to help to assist the team. Right, Lane?
Sure.
Should we take your boy Frankie with us?
I'm just gonna lower my spinning Fuma Shuriken and slit his throat and then start walking.
Okay.
My wife and kid.
Coup de grace.
Rest in peace. I'll let you guys know. I think I already let you guys know. At least 60 plus people.
Poor Frankie.
Unless I'm miscounting, it's 50 plus.
He was the
If you
best
want, I
burper
can
of his team.
If you want, I can roll damage, but
Nah,
I mean-
it's a coup de grace.
He's tied up. There's no damage roll.
Yeah.
So, do we get extra movement since we're actually running towards combat, or is it like we're in combat? It's gonna take a while.
Now you can get a free 60-foot movement right now.
70 fam. Ha 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 ha.
Aha!
GG.
Dun 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 dun.
And you see
I
that there's a
can't- I
guy
can't-
who's running by, and he turns his attention to you as soon as he goes in. And he immediately taps his radio. He's like, "We've got more ninja coming in."
So
Take-
Can I
Sword
get my
out.
free 60-foot movement?
I
No,
can't look
that's
up
not
this ability.
you.
Nope. However, you can't take an action right now if you'd like, or if you want, you can move to another tree.
Lane, can you take out this one? I'm gonna go ahead and to the group up ahead.
Okay.
Okay, so we're now entering official turn order. Takshi, you gonna take anything? Any action?
I sure am. I'm gonna use Dream of Cherry Blossoms around this nerd.
All right.
Richard, of course. And using heightened technique. So-
Okay.
20 is the save. 20-foot radius.
Are you able to control the area, or is he gonna be hit by it too?
It's shapeable, yeah. So yeah, I
Okay.
can control it.
All right, hitting it right in the center, right?
Yep.
This is the general save for all of the lesser people. They pass.
Rip.
And this is the one for the big guy. He also passes.
There you go. Passes. GG. They're prepared for this. All right, now initiating regular combat.
All right, so Richard, you are first.
Water explosion.
So where are you aiming the attack at?
It's 50 feet, right?
50 feet long, 5 foot wide.
50 feet long. Let's go.
So it's pretty much a straight shot towards 50 feet.
Whatever 50 feet is. Whoever's in 50 feet that way. That away.
That way?
Yeah, that away.
We have to
All
bounce in
right.
the direction.
Well, bright side, it's water. Of course, water, because there's also plastic explosives.
I don't have plastic explosives.
All right, so drop your chakra by 10.
I know.
It's going to hit 2 people potentially. They're going to get a reflex save. What is your intelligence?
I don't know. I wish I knew. I would tell you. I'm very not intelligent. It's fucking 2.
All right. That guy passes.
The
Why should
20.
just done it at the same time? But that one will actually fail. So the guys next to you is able to evade the attack. You hear kind of a yell behind him, and the guy's going to take damage. So roll 3d6.
Yeah. God, fucking damn it. Go to the page.
3d6 and then a 1d6.
Cool. 3d6. Uno, dos, sucks.
All right, he is knocked back 15 feet.
Alright.
All right, so that's it for Richard. Next up is Takashi.
Hold on. I still have a ready action. If anyone tries to attack me, I'm gonna move.
Okay,
I'm gonna do the same thing.
same attack.
Yep.
Water
Same
explosion?
spot. No.
No.
The same.
Okay.
Dreams of Cherry Blossoms.
Okay, that time all the lesser guys fail, and the big guy succeeds.
GG. No dead on. Succeed.
Yep, dead on succeed.
GG. And then I'm not gonna do anything else. Didn't know where I'm at, so I'm just gonna chill.
All right. So next up is Silas.
So I'm gonna run up to this guy and have my sword out, and I'm going to hit him with my sword.
All right.
Did that kill him? Or does he
Oh,
have to
he's
roll
gonna
like
have to roll a save, which he passes, so that does not
God
kill.
dang.
Saves. But is he knocked out or just down?
Nope, he's still up.
Okay.
Bandits are boss like.
With them rolls.
For average people, they're slightly above average, don't you think?
I feel like one of them's gonna pull out a Kote.
Possibly.
I feel like they're all gonna pull out a Kote.
What's your hit check 34, by the way?
Was it 34?
That's
I
what you
thought I
rolled.
put-
Plus 24.
Plus 24. I looked at that. I just saw plus 34. Okay, that's what confused me.
I was gonna say, did I put the wrong button? Did I push the wrong thing in? Sorry.
Okay, no, that was my bad, but that was like dyslexia.
Rip.
Even though I'm not dyslexic. All right, so that's it for Silas. Next up is Lane.
Oh,
Well,
touch 10.
since I guess I'm relegated to this guy. Full attack action?
All right.
You know what? I'm going to activate my Sharingan first because why not?
Okay.
I have it. And I can activate it as a free action.
Both those are hits.
How many hits
Us
is
and
that?
those last two are a miss. So that's 3 hits.
Alrighty.
All right, and you see that after those hit him, he is dead. All right, so that's it for Lane. Now it is the NPC turn. What the fuck happened there? All right, so that guy is going to try. So you see that guy pulls out something from his pocket, and you see he throws C4 right at you.
Who? Me?
Yeah, or sorry, C2.
GG.
Well, fuck. Why did I have to move to that square?
Rip.
Well, I moved
And it's
there.
going to detonate, so you're going to need to roll a reflex save. And he has negated his because of your syrup.
Hey.
GG.
Syrup OP.
GG.
And you
win.
pass, so you take 0 damage because you have evasion.
Plus
Oh,
hope.
Evasion X.
Rip.
But he has hurt himself by 20 damage.
Ooh. Get blown up.
All right. Silas, you see these bandits are all running up. These guys are going to chill back a little bit. These guys are going to start running over. So, Tiger She, you've now got to be out of your tree, right? For you to be doing jutsu as well.
With my hands. I'm thinking that's tree at that. Yeah, I just need my hands in order to do that jutsus.
Okay. This guy's going to roll a spot check on you. What was your hide check? Have you done one?
I was way up there, so I guess I'll probably. I don't remember what it was.
Yeah, re-roll a new one since your hands are poking out.
Same additional modifier.
Oh, with your hands poking out, let's do +5. Okay. Oh, that guy still doesn't see you.
Right. And nerds will get a will save.
All right, so next up is Richard.
Alright. So I got a plan now.
Oh, these
I'm
guys can
going
get a will save to be able to move within 20-foot radius, but they can't see or hear anything.
Okay.
Okay,
Well, 1 second. All right, so they can now move, but they can't see or hear anything.
Only within this 20-foot radius. Another 10 rounds.
Another 10 rounds?
Yep.
Okay. That's okay, Silas. This will be faster than you think, despite how many enemies are here. All right, what were we doing, Richard? What are you doing?
Drilling water bullet. Hold on. Yep. Drilling water bullet.
Okay.
I can target more than one creature? How many creatures? No?
It's a line of effect, so
Yeah, 5 foot wide line.
another line attack.
For how long? 5 feet for 2 levels. 10 feet. I don't know. Fucking, yeah.
35 feet.
They're all coming from me that way.
They coming for you, fam.
Alright, well, it looks like I need to go in a direction of a line.
That right there?
Right here.
Because it'll be hitting 5 foot, so it's going to be going straight in that line. So it'll hit these two.
Just those two?
Just those two.
Okay, yeah, just those two then.
All right. Take that chakra away and deal that damage.
36. 36, right? I don't know.
2d6.
2d6.
I'll look at reflex saves as well.
Swear to God, if I pass this.
Which they do, so they'll take half damage.
Bam!
All right, they take 4 points of damage.
Sweet.
All right, next up, Takashi.
All right. I'm gonna create 2 clones. Each
Okay.
one with 10 chakra on the other side of this tree. And in my turn.
Okay. As for Takashi, Silas.
I'm gonna hit this dude first. If I get to hit again, I don't know if I will. Alright, so there's that.
That's a hit. All right, and you see that that kills him.
Then I'm gonna hit the dude next to him with Great Cleave.
All right, that's a hit. And that he is still up, you see.
For real?
Yeah, but he's gonna need to. Actually, let's have him roll his fortitude save. And he passes.
These rolls.
Sorry. All right, Lane, you're up.
Wait, don't I get something else to do something else? Because I
can-
used Great Cleave.
You did your attack.
Yeah, but I didn't move.
Are you gonna move?
No.
Silas, or you know, so Lane.
Oh, let's see here. How much chakra do I have to put in?
Oh,
You brought fire with you.
I brought the Fire Nation.
Rip.
Yeah, but I'm trying to see how many this actually shoots at once, and it's not telling me.
What technique?
The mythical phoenix fire.
Maximum 1 per 2 levels. So if you're level 13, maximum of 6.
All right,
And you said mythical phoenix fire or mythical what?
mythical phoenix fire.
Okay.
Yeah, I was
takes
gonna use that and
technique?
target the outside people.
All right. So that's 5. You want to hit another one for a 6th, or just the 5?
Just these 5.
Okay. So they will all get a reflex save to negate. And they fail. So you get to roll 2d6.
Another
Well, I'm
question.
also empowering it. So I'm trying to calculate how much chakra. 17 chakra. To empower it up to 5d6.
Okay. For the sake of time, we'll just let that happen right now. Easy. All right, and they took more than 15, so it catches on fire unless it succeeds an additional reflex save. Which that one they do, so everybody else still takes 17 damage. Which will actually, they're going to have to roll another reflex save because they'll do more than their constitution, which they pass as well.
How many techniques do I get? Techniques.
Your level times 2.
So 26. Holy shit.
All right, so that's it for Lane. So, Lane, Silas, you both kind of see something.
Okay.
So just for me speeding things up a little bit here, gonna activate this earlier than intended. Because this, you really shouldn't have any trouble taking out these bandits. You see in the distance ahead of you, like you see the big groups that are making their way towards you.
Mm-hmm.
You see all of a sudden a little red beam of light kind of shoots in towards them, and you see a massive explosion happens when it hits the ground.
Oh my.
And you see a massive group of them was just taken out.
For 10d8, I thought rolled kind of low.
Yeah, a lot of little low numbers.
For the potential.
It did about half the damage that it's possible.
Yeah, I guess that's about normal.
All right, and then the rest of these NPCs. So these 3 are going to make an attack at you, Silas.
Miss.
Except the rate of roll. That's actually supposed to be 5 lower.
Miss. Miss.
They all miss. The 3 behind them, or the 5 behind them, are all going to throw bombs at you.
Okay, blow up your own dude.
Yeah,
Dudes,
that's
fine.
what they're going to do. You're going to die doing what you need to do. Taking out this ninja. So you're going to need to roll 5 reflex saves.
I'm gonna substitute with the tree branch. You said
Tree branches has to be severed already.
You said that they were. You said that branches were knocked down and shit.
What?
Earlier in the session, you said there were tree branches knocked down, and
I said you knocked them down because you were covering your car.
no, it was before that. You said there were knocked down tree branches and brush and everything all around.
In this session?
Yeah.
The only thing I remember referring to tree branches was with your car.
It was when we pulled up to the bomb. You said that there was ruts in the road and there were tree.
Oh, that was right next to the road.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not in range of any of that.
Am I in range of those bombs?
No.
That'd be trash.
That would be hilarious. With one of the bombs.
The substitution is only like 30 feet. That's 85 feet away.
Fine, I guess I'll just take the hit.
Rip.
No, Silas, substitute with one of the bombs they are throwing. That way you're out of the blast radius and they just kill their own people.
Doesn't work
Actually-
like that either.
It'd be so funny though.
Wait, I substitute with the fire pit.
No.
No.
It has to be something that's loose and easy to grab to. Something that's already been severed. That's the reason why I put the trees there, is you can like cut them apart, or if they get damaged, then you can substitute with them. Like when you broke the rock in the Jonin exam to use that as substitution.
Okay.
That's the reason why I'm trying to put in more terrain.
All right, throw the bombs.
Roll the reflex saves.
Oh, I get to roll a reflex. How many times do I roll? Just like 3?
5.
5? Holy shit.
You'll be fine. You'll survive the hit, even if you don't pass any of them.
Yeah, really. If I were
Yeah,
you,
the
I
chunk
would
that
willfully ignore it just so you could terrify these people.
Rip.
Of course, I like psychological warfare. So.
GG.
All right, so you pass most. You're just gonna take half damage. So I'm just gonna cut the roll in half, and you take 30 damage.
Ooh.
You would have been fine. 60.
Like I
damage.
said, you're completely fine.
That's 60 damage.
Is that all you got?
That guy's gonna run up to you. That guy's gonna run up to you. This guy's gonna roll over here and freeze, buddy.
Well, they can move, but they can't see or hear anything. Just to let you know. They're still blind and deaf until the duration.
Oh, right, because that's the area.
Yeah. So they can YOLO it.
So I never had those ones roll a reflex save when they ran in.
Talk about the ignorance.
The new ones that aren't blue, yeah.
Roll it up.
So I'm gonna have them do that right now. Yeah, okay, so they do fail. So pretty much he steps in trying to go and help his buddy, and he's fine. Leader's gonna free himself from the syrup.
GG.
He's gonna start cutting it away from around him,
The leader.
Otherwise,
and then
just
he's gonna jump away.
Where's he going?
Get up and walk.
There. That's the leader.
Yeah, he
dude?
jumped right there.
Okay.
A couple more guys are gonna come in, and they're gonna roll a few more some will saves.
I have a question.
Uh huh.
Did the 3 dudes around me die from the explosions? Because
They
they
all
obviously.
failed. Yes, they did.
I was gonna say there's no way they could take those blasts.
They don't care about their comrades.
All those guys
Yeah,
failed,
kills.
also falling into the little lull of the cherry blossoms.
Rip.
All these guys?
Yep. So everyone who was in there, with the exception, instead of just marking them, I'm just gonna mark the guy who is the leader and passed his save.
Okay.
So everyone who is in there is currently just lulled into a sense of la 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 la.
Just chill. We're gonna take it out.
Oh, I got a good idea.
Yeah.
Though they can't still attack, can't they? I'll debate that later. Nah, that's
Well,
not-
yeah. I mean, if like, cause they get a save each round, so if they succeed the save,
Well, but even
yeah,
that, I mean, they're
after
just
the
blinded
initials.
and deafened, so they
Yeah.
can still attack. It's just
concealment, like full concealment.
yeah. Yeah, whatever. They're rookie bandits. They're not gonna try and do that. They're gonna take a few more steps out, and then these guys are gonna start coming in. But they're not going to attack this turn, so you are good to go, Richard.
Okay, I'm going to throw a paper bomber here. Where's the leader at?
He ran.
Oh, he's just right there. Can I see him? Or do I need to do a spot check?
Do you see him?
No.
Then no, you don't see him.
He's like barely at reach. Rip.
Okay. So all these guys can. Oh, shit. Well, I'm not gonna try to do that. I'm gonna put a paper bomb right here. I'm going to jump over these guys.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna empower the paper bomb. You give me a medium paper bomb. What kind of?
So, like, are you jumping to a spot, or
I'm jumping right here.
jumping right there? All right. As you do, you're gonna have to roll a will save.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna do it. Fuck, my will save so bad.
Okay.
Rip.
So you jump into that. You're empowering the thing that you're throwing.
Huh?
All right. Roll a will save.
Okay, will save. Like, that didn't.
You got to stop doing the plus hope. That was a
Got
9.
nothing.
That's a 9 is what the roll ended up being. You failed the will
Yeah.
save, so you can still throw. I'll say you can still throw the paper bomb fully charged. But you're going to lose control of your senses after that. It's right there.
Yeah, the paper bomb's right here. Right here.
All right, so roll that damage. It says fully maxed out.
What's the damage? Because I don't know.
That
what
is
it
an
even means.
8d6.
That sucks ass.
And they are all still alive. All right, so next up is Takashi.
All right.
Actually, let me roll a quick fortitude save to see if they actually would have survived. Because they're not
Probably
heroic
would've.
characters. They do not. That explosion kills them.
Rest in
Wow.
peace. I wish you all well.
So ends the fire.
Aw.
All right, what you doing, Takashi?
I am going to use Great Earth Dragon technique right here.
You mean Great Wood Dragon?
Or, I meant just Earth Dragon technique right
Okay,
here.
that's boring for a wood guy.
Hey. They're like all away from the trees. like no one is.
That's
So it's
why you
15
attack
radius.
them with a dragon made of the trees.
I could
Tree
do that.
dragon.
I mean, you do have a wood dragon technique.
Yeah, I could do that.
It's your call, though.
So I have a question. If I hit his wood dragon with my fire dragon, who would win?
Fire.
Whoever rolls the higher damage. So are you doing the great one?
Yeah, just regular Earth Dragon. A large dragon. So 15-foot radius.
I
Fire
feel
would
like
have
that
done it immediately.
shouldn't be the case. I feel like it should be like ninjutsu checks.
So I'm gonna do that.
We'll deal with it when the time comes. I'll judge it then.
You know what I just realized?
Huh.
I still remember the hand signs for the Chidori.
Nice.
GG.
Alright, so roll that damage. They're going to get a reflex save.
Which is 8 plus 10 plus, or 4 plus 10 plus 17. Like
17?
succeeded.
They succeed, so they take half damage. You're centering it right here, right?
Yep. Hit that nerd.
Alright.
Also, my 2 clones, each of them make a small.
Okay, can you guys hear that?
What?
Nope.
No.
Okay, good.
Well, granted, they're not dead. I'm going to use medium Earth Dragon 2 times, one for each clone here. Now I'll do something different.
Okay, let me roll that fortitude save real quick for them. Probably should have done that first. They pass. Alright, what are you doing?
Yeah, I can use medium Earth Dragon with thing
Okay.
1, 10-foot radius, right here.
What the fuck is medium Earth Dragon?
Or it's still Earth Dragon technique. It's just a medium instead of a large dragon,
Oh, okay.
which is just lower damage.
Where's it centered on again?
Right
Here?
here.
Right there. Okay, so we'll hit that guy. Okay. Roll that damage. Their save won't matter, most likely. Yep, that won't matter. And they are all killed.
And one more time.
Right there.
Right here, 10-foot radius, same damage.
And these ones will roll save. That's for the big guy.
Okay, I have a question on this body technique. Do I
So
become?
that guy's gone. That guy's gone.
Do you become incorporeal when using the mist body?
No.
Why would you get this technique?
You'd be
Well,
immune to
maybe-
physical attack.
Yeah, like physical attacks will go through you, but like you're still there.
Well, that's incorporeal. They don't touch
No,
you.
that's what I was about to ask. Is I actually might not know what incorporeal means.
Yeah. Corporeal means solid, and corporeal means like gas.
Not composed of matter. So I mean, you'd still be composed of matter, but Lod
mean-
having no physical existence. So yeah, you'd be incorporeal. The mist techniques fuck you up. All right. So that's it for you, Silas. You're up.
Only if a wind technique is used on me.
I'm gonna hit the dude on the left.
All right.
Maybe. Unless I roll one.
And you hit him. He's dead. His health is low enough. Pretty much whatever you roll is going to kill him.
Okay, then I hit the dude on the right.
Probably in the same case.
Fucking what the hell? Why does this thing hate me?
Rip.
All right, and he's pretty much gone. All right, Lane, you're up.
That still only counts as one.
If only my thing let me move more than one space.
Mhm.
That'd be OP.
Alright, I'm gonna throw some shuriken at that guy.
All right.
Hurdy-durdy-durdy-durdy.
All right, that's it. That's a hit.
I like how with a 3 I still hit him.
GG.
They're bandits. They're nothing special. All right, and you kill him.
I guess I could only throw in 1, but 2 is more fun.
All right, so that's it for Lane. Now it's the NPC's turn.
Ignore
You
this
see
wall.
another red beam. What's the range? 100 feet. Another red beam hits right there.
The heck is underneath me?
And you see that
What
that
the heck?
wipes out. Who the fuck put that there?
What the treasures is?
I want to know what this red beam is.
And see that this
Fabricate.
guy, the bandit, has been knocked away and is now unconscious.
Can I roll a will save now?
No, it's not your turn yet. These guys are gonna run up to you, run up to you, run up to you, run up to you. We're just gonna make this simple. That guy's gonna run up to you. These guys are also gonna start running up to you, because they're gonna have to roll will saves. All right, and that's their turn because they won't be able to attack yet. All right, what are you doing, Richard? And they fail.
Rolling a will
So they're-
save.
these guys are all bleh again.
Ah. Well,
All
so-
right, so you fail. So you're still pretty much not able to do anything. Well, you can still attack, but
Okay, I'm gonna attack. Do I know which way people are coming from?
okay, now I can hear that as you're talking. I can hear that.
Yeah. See. Yeah. It's not my fault.
Been blind, dude.
Yeah, you're pretty
Yeah, but-
much blind, so you don't really see him.
Okay. Can I roll a d20 to how many squares? 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Can I roll a d9 to determine what square I hit?
Sure.
Hey,
Let me
square
get all the
3. You
random
determine
shits.
whatever square that the 3 is.
Square 3. All right, that's this guy.
I mean, I'm walking over to him and hitting him.
All right, so let's roll 1d2. I'm just gonna roll that to see if you hit. That's not how you spell roll.
Roll.
You hit. Roll your damage.
Oh,
roll the
no,
hit
that's
check.
no damage. That's D. Fucking 6, baby. No, I can't. I don't have my weapon up because I'm swagging.
It's 1d6 plus your strength, or 1d20 plus your melee.
Well, I did melee attack, which was 15, then a D4 because I don't have a weapon out. I had 3, 7. Right? No,
So just roll the melee hit check first.
I did. 15.
Headstrong to take on anyone.
Hi.
I'm just not going.
15. It's a 15. I rolled 15.
I'm not seeing it.
Hey, Nick, you're going to have to turn that music off. It's going to ruin Connor's stuff.
You know what? I would love to, but it's fucking people down the goddamn hallway. I'm in my room.
we're just gonna go to the next turn right now. You rolled a 30, rolled a hit. You're rolling a fucking 1d6 plus 4. I don't know. D10. Good job.
Hey,
That's a great song, though.
I know.
All right, Takashi.
Plus 3.
Boom. And still moving through the trees. In
Okay.
return.
All right, Silas. That's a hit. That's a hit. That's a hit. That's a hit. That's it. Spin things up. Spin things up. Spin things up. Spin things up. All right, Lane, you're up.
Okay. Guess I'll deactivate the Sharingan. Okay.
Lane, what do you think that beam of light was?
If I had to guess, it would have something to do with trapper waves.
That's a metagame joke.
Rip.
I'm gonna go up this way. And then that was both of my moves. So
All right, now it's the
Wait a
NPC. This guy can move.
anyway, to actually answer your question, I don't know, but I don't like it.
Rip. We're going to ride the waves.
All right, this guy's gonna shoot a beam here because Richard, you're still transformed as the enemy.
Rest in peace.
Richard, you get a reflex save.
Wow.
Oh. Half that damage. Half that damage, Richard. All right, Nick, make another character.
Rip. GG.
In the meantime, let's go to the next person. Richard.
Oh.
You do not. You take full damage. You take 52 points of damage. But you're still alive. You're fine.
Ouch.
All right, Takashi, you killing these people?
Yes.
All right.
Stab
Let's speed it up because Travis has to go, and honestly, you're not going to have any trouble fighting these guys.
Dead. I'm going to move through these trees like magic. Oh, hey.
Hey, get back where the fuck you were. And you all see a man walks out and approaches you. He kind of starts walking up and he looks at you, Richard, as you have now been removed of your transformation by taking a big ol' hit. By taking a hit. Just kind of looks at you and goes, oh, sorry about that. I thought he was an enemy. Hi, my name's Blue.
Blue beams.
Why did I say red beams? This whole time he's supposed to be shooting blue beams.
It's too late.
We'll roll him
Solidified
up.
it. You solidified it.
No, it's blue beams. Blue
Were
beams.
those-
Blue beams this whole time.
Were those blue beams coming from you?
Yes. Yes, they were. I
Well,
was
let me get this
dispatched by the Stone Ninja to take care of these bandits because we knew that they were out here and planning something. And I'm a hired mercenary.
Your name is Blue Beams, and you fire blue beams.
Well, my name is just Blue. You can just call me Blue.
So you were hired by the
Alright.
Stone Village?
Yes. Well, kind of.
Well, we have a package we're delivering to the Stone Village.
Yeah, fantastic. Mind if I join you on the way back?
That'd be great.
All right. We'll talk then.
All right, Mr. Beams. I mean, Mr. Blue. Let's go.
Well, you gotta go, so I just assumed we'd end it there.
Oh, cool.
All right, Charles.
Benjamin Bluefield Blue, but my friends call me Bubba.
Cough,
hey,
cough,
Vera.
cough.
How are you?
Charles, cough.
You any action here? Yeah.
Nope, I was just back here jerking off, like I am every session.
Should change Hero's face to look more like Richard's right now.
It's okay. I got the perfect thing for Hira.
What the?
Oh my god.
I never realized how stupid his face was. He's so stupid.
Oops. I didn't mean to do that.
Yo, I can
Back
encompass the
there.
entire map. Still gonna do it.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll cover everything else here next time, and we will get to the Stone Village and hopefully complete this mission. Thank you to this month's patrons. Your support goes a long way, and we appreciate the love that you show us.